Alright. Everything's working the way it should. Alright, let's go. Okay, so last left off, we finally reached the area that Josh was in. It's just that we're dealing with the monster problem. We think it's related to Ouroboros, but we're not sure. All we know is that monsters are becoming a lot braver, which means they could be muscled out of their natural habitat. Oh. Damn it. Take that. Poison. Alright, let's see what kind of monsters we got here. Weak to wind, so I guess we got a lot of earth-based monsters. Okay. Ooh, we get quite a bit of experience here, so we are a little underleveled for the area. That is until we find a shiny palm and we destroy it. I hope we find a heavenly palm soon, because I would like to have the level situated. Ow. They hurt, bro. Oh my god. Oh, she's done. Okay, well. Stone hammer. Not bad. Everybody getting the levels that we desperately needed.
Should have done that.
Yeah, Gabe really needs to up his gaming levels. I know it's because I couldn't use them in the, not really couldn't use them, I didn't use them in the last chapter, but he's making up for it just a little bit. Oh, come on. Don't let them get a cheap hit on you. Alright. Plus, I'd like to see what kind of treasure we got in here. Nice. Good amount of septith. Go up the stairs. Let's see here. Courier bomb. Reviving bomb. Nothing crazy. Tyrol bomb. HP 4. Dude, I am so glad I don't have to worry about that one. But does that give me any new spells for water? Not with you. I guess it gives you Blue Ascension. But it was you, I already have HP 4, never mind. Is there any other? I don't have any other blue ones to work with here. Definitely get evade 4 on some of these guys. Do I not have better ones for you? I really do not. Do have an HP 3 though. Giving him more health will help. There we go. Alright, let's see what kind of treasure we can find in here.
Should have done that.
Yeah, shouldn't have done that. That's right, Agate. You tell these poor helpless monsters that we're beating up, you know, you shouldn't have gotten in your way.
Care for a rematch?
They're still taking a chunk out of me. I'm about as armed and armored as I'm going to be.
Nicely done.
The only upgrades I'm going to get are going to be in these dungeons. Topaz. Increases defense against Earth, and all my attacks are Earth-based, which works so long as, you know, no one absorbs Earth.
Care for a rematch?
Alright. And there's just so much to explore in this area. Alright. Fourth floor, we got shielded jellyfish. Alright, how bad is this? This one's one defeated. Amber Turtle. Energy drains. Goody. I really don't have a good wind-based AoE to work with here. Oh yeah, that's good. Ow. Ow. I mean, we're actually gonna drop on them, guys. They all go after, too. Titanic Roar isn't going to do a whole lot, but at least they'll do something to everybody. Oh, she won't be able to cast it now. Never mind. I got this. I might not have it. There. Should be able to cast it. There we go. Okay, they take almost no damage from that. Art. Okay, no. Back to True Hurricane. True Hurricane is the way to go. This better be a good ability, man. Oh. Well, you tried. To get you out of there. I'm sorry, you only did 1 damage to this thing? Jeez. Yeah, I mean, it's a line attack, which is sad. Didn't even do that much damage. Thank God it is an AoE. Phantom 2, not for any of my guys. Okay. So, let's go up these stairs. Okay, so that'll lead to the top. Or close enough to the top. Alright. I want to get all the chests, at least as far as I can, over on this side. Proxy puppet, that's fine. Star rabbits. New shoes. Hey Estelle, can you equip it? You can. Speed goes down, but defense and agility and movement go up. 610. 675. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, she needs the movement more than the... She needs the defense more than the movement. Ooh. Anybody equip the long barrel? Ooh, yeah, we're gonna give it to you. Never mind. Can't. Would have been great extending the range of the sword somehow. Ember Tower roof, nothing up here. That's the monster we need to hunt. Okay, so... let's do it. Alright, what we got? Steel's life splits when injured. It's acting a bit oddly. Let's see. Okay, that is weird. Are they trying to control monsters? Is that what they're doing here? Another line attack. There's no way I can line them up, so... Well, best I could do is that. I have no idea what's going on with these guys, but clearly something's wrong with them. You would dodge. Keep dividing. I'll figure out if I can actually get the time in to actually, you know, get these attacks off. Alright, all that's left is you. Alright.
Care for a rematch?
Not bad, not bad. This monster taken care of. Ran right into you. He's a little too strong.
Seems you came up short.
But we get Clear Johnson. Nothing crazy. So this tower was more suited for Olivier in mind. Good to know. I keep running for too long. Nope. How did I miss you? Alright. We're done with that monster, huh? I think I needed one more bird egg. I think that was what I was missing. Okay. I know what monster I need to fight. I just need him. I just need to see him up here. That's the monster I need to fight. I just need one bird egg. Might have to hunt you to extinction to get one, but especially at the drop rate that you're giving me, which is 0. Alright, back at the shore. Was there any reason for me to be at the shore? Okay, Ghost Epitaph. So we got that one. Already killed that one. Already killed that one. Yeah, it's only Nebel Valley that I have to take care of. While I'm here, might as well rest up. Okay, I didn't mean to talk. Or, actually, oh. Rest up. Okay. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Alright, double the chance. Double chance of getting a bird egg. Come on. Please let that be the bird egg.
We're good to go.
Oh, come on, game. You're teasing me at this point. It's not right. Oh, okay, you fled. That was a dick move. Oh, I did not mean to fight this thing. This time we're gonna have to go all out.
Well, that takes care of that.
Darn, didn't drop any more HP 4s. That would have been nice. Okay. Egg, wind. Look for more birds. No birds. Alright, well. I could at least turn... Actually, no. How did I do on my Septith hunt here? Okay. Okay, I can at least get that. Evade 4, I can at least get one of them, which is good. Moment. Brings my... Actually, no. You keep that, and you go from evade 3 to evade 4. That will give me lateral. Will that give me, It will not. I'm just a little off. I'm getting my final ice spell. $25 blue, 12 green. I need to somehow push another blue. It's not enough, though. Can't do EP. I'm just off of EP Cup 4. I'll save what I got so I can get EP Cup 4. Alright. Time to go out this way. Actually, no. If I go to find the missing lady, I have to go the other way. Wants to walk back down the highway. Already fished there. Okay, not seeing her. I'm at the checkpoint. Did she even make it over here? Thank you for that. I didn't even mean to do that. Come on. There you are. Phew, glad I managed to get this far. I can't stay here forever. Gotta figure out some way to get back to Genosar. That's right, Felicity. I'll admit, I think she'd make it this far on her own. Royal Academy student. Guess that's the runaway we're looking for. Yeah. Oh, you are? Hi, it's been a while. Yes, it has. Anyway, it's only just hit me now. Yeah, hello, it has. Since we last met at the Academy, yes? Hello, Felicity. Chloe, you're here too? What on earth brings all of you out here? Okay, I'd like to ask you something. We're dealing with an emergency. We'd like your cooperation. My cooperation? With what? Not hard or anything, but you usually come with us, back to Bose. Felicity? I knew it. Let me guess, you're Raina's hired thugs now. Thugs? I don't like not to be compared to surly guys with clubs, thanks. Yes, really. Hang on, miss. Feared that school would have taught this lesson. Braces are sworn to neutrality and conflicts. We're no one's thugs and no one's operatives. Heh, yes, I know what you are, in theory. But trust me, I know how the world really works. Regardless of petty words, you intend to drive me back there by force, don't you? If you try to flee into the dangerous wilderness on your own, we may have to, yes. Seeing a barrel last for us either. Please, just cooperate and come with us. Stay back, you. Any closer and I'll scream. Felicity, just calm down a second. It's okay, we're not going to do anything. Exactly how I was afraid this would go down. Gate, you back off too. Let me handle this. Okay, Felicity, listen. We are here to take you into protective custody, yes. And look, I can totally sympathize with you hating this marriage thing. Well, certainly, that's unforgivable in and of itself. Your problem, though, is Raina. Sorry, what do you mean? She betrayed me utterly. We were supposed to be making a little tourist trip out to Bose to see the market, say hello to Mayor Mabel. I stopped by Bose briefly before, but never had the chance to really see it. So you can imagine how excited I was to make the trip. Then as soon as we arrive, what do I find but an arranged marriage waiting for me like a snake pit? Raina been deceiving me from the very start. See, sounds like you guys had problems for a while. But look, doesn't that make it even more important to go back? You should meet Raina and tell her how you actually feel. No, that's impossible. Never want to see her again. Not making much progress here. Come on. How long are we going to play around? She ain't going to come willingly. We're going to have to be the bastards. We have to be bastards about this. I'd rather not come to that. You're just a bit longer here. I'm going to try a hard sell. Okay, Felicity? You really won't go back to town? Absolutely not. As long as Raina and that arranged marriage are waiting for me, I'll never intend to set foot in Bose again. I see. Well, I have to say, then, is... Really are a coward, Felicity. Really are a coward, Felicity. I'm what? Just call me a coward? Yeah, I did. How am I a coward? Explain yourself. Well, you've been listing off a whole bunch of reasons for a while now. But the real reason you don't want to go back is because you're scared of the marriage being right. I'm not scared. Why not just go back to Bose and confront it? You seem dead set on making the wedding meeting out to be purely Raina's fault. Look at the facts, there's no way she did all this because she wanted to. It's about position, she can't possibly be your fault. Well, and yet you're latching on to her as an excuse to keep running away. Well, we're into stuff we hate in life. You don't want to risk being forced into a marriage. I don't want to drag you back to Bose for it. But if we're all just trying to run away from it, sooner or later, it catches up to us. I think Raina knew you'd try to run from this. That's why she felt she had to lie. I know this. Okay, yes, you're right. That's why I'm so angry at Raina. Huh? Raina always spends so much time being nice to me, flattering me. But when it comes down to it, she could be honest to me about this, of all things. Aren't real friends supposed to trust one another? Well, Estelle, isn't that what friends are supposed to do? Yeah, Estelle, isn't it? Answer me. Is what I'm saying wrong? Felicity. Whoa, wait a second. Like I said, do you know actually answer? Now I get it. You got a lot more than just objecting to arranged marriage in this. Aren't you taking out the wrong person, though? You're right. Estelle is the one who needs my venom. I need to save my anger for Raina. So what, you go back for it with us? You sure? Yes. You feel a little more clear-headed now that I managed to spit that all out. For now, let's go back to Bose. You need to let Raina know how much she hurt me. Thank goodness. Glad this ended somewhat well at any rate. You don't have to leave right this second if you still need a moment. No, I'm alright. Nostalgia's the point. You can't just run away from this. I need to confront what's being forced on me and let everyone know what I think. Sorry I was playing kind of horrible there for a while. No, I really should be the one to apologize. I know that you answered to that question already, so let's be off then. After all, I will need your escort on the way home. Of course, leave it to us. Let's get the show on the road. Oh, thank God I don't have to walk all the way back. How very generous of you, game. Ah, mistress, I'm glad to see you are well. As am I. We've been waiting. Raina, let me clear on one thing. So I haven't even remotely forgiven you. Yes, I'm well aware. Can, however, discuss that later. Yeah, I suppose we can. This isn't something we could do in 5 or 10 minutes. Well then, lead the mistress to her seat. Of course. This way. Alright. Sorry I put you guys through so much trouble. No, trust us, we understand. Good luck in there, okay? See you back at the school, Felicity. Yeah, see you there. Bye, everyone. For wild racers, place of my lord, allow me to offer your gratitude for your efforts. May not be much, but this is a token of our thanks. Please take it. Tornado fan. Alright, better or worse. Ray, you okay? Your relation Felicity kind of seems to be, you know, a wreck. It's all for Felicity's sake. It's the fate of we servants to be hated by those we serve. Do you ever consider Felicity doesn't think that way? I don't understand what you mean. Thought of you as a friend, okay? Like, it's really obvious. Thought your role was to be hated. I think that's where you two slipped away from each other. Maybe it's a little big-headed of me to say any of this, though. No, it's something worth thinking about. But Felicity and I will need to sit down and talk for a while after all. However, for now, if you'll pardon me, good luck. See you at school too, Raina. Another tempest waiting to rage in a teapot. I kind of hope they can rebuild the friendship, but still rather dire, isn't it? Afraid this is where involvement has come to a close, though. The rest is up to them. Yeah. Pleasure to meet you. I am Felicity. Offer my sincerest apologies for keeping you waiting. I was busy with life studies of modern society, tasked from the academy. Eagerly waited the date I would meet you. It's a big concern when you haven't shown. Regardless, we have last met. Man of the Empire, have no intention of picking over the little things. First toast to our meeting and the future of our glorious families. Gladly. Alright, however, I shall give you my salute to the occasion with a soft drink. Okay. Okay, it's looking like it'll go well enough, I guess. It's already gotten there. Everyone, please remain quiet. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I hope it goes well. Alright, let's rest up and get ready for the next batch. I guess I could turn all this stuff into the Bracers Guild while we're at it. Okay. Always do that. Alright. Go, report. Still D+ rank. Okay. Alright, any new jobs? Okay. Okay. I already did that one. Okay. Reverse flower. Okay. Or flavor, sorry, not reverse flower. Flavor. Okay. Monster in Evil Valley. Okay. Birds, you here? Yes. Good. Yes, thank you. I think that's all I needed. Yeah. It was it the bar? No, it's not the bar. It was the restaurant. Alright. The restaurant. Okay. Who do I need to talk to? There we are. What is it? We saw your post on the Gilboard. You're going, right? That's correct. Oh, wait, I know you. Aren't you the ones who got the grades for us a while back? Yeah, that's us. Seems our fates are intertwined. Shall we get down to the details? Yes. It's the job of collecting ingredients, right? That's right. We need some rare ingredients for research in new frontiers of cooking. I'm going to need you to gather them. Got a bruise on the spot. I didn't think I'd get one. Terrible, Larry, so feel free to hold off until you have more time. Alright then. Some of these ingredients are pretty rare. Yeah, that's a good point. Juicy bones are kind of hard to get. At least the ones you want, intact. Most difficult ones will be juicy bones and curative horns. Bullshit, I got those. It's all available in Bo's region? Yep, monsters around here should drop them in reasonable quantities. You get good bones in Evil Valley, I believe. Horns are the toughest north. Are at their toughest north of Revenue. You find fang monsters at the Chrome Pass. Kind of spread out. It's going to involve a lot of walking. Well, alright. Okay. Alright. Show ingredients. I think we got it all. Appears to be everything. Beautiful. Take it off your hands. Thank you. Phew. Alright. Come in again for a bite. Alright, turn that in. Maybe. Maybe. C- rank? Come on. No, not yet. But we got paid. So. Money. We all love money. Alright. I need to see something. Be a lot faster in battle. Check it out.
Care for a rematch?
I do have just enough to get EP4. For bridge, no, I don't even know where I need to go. God, Neville Valley. Is it near the gate? No, it's not going to be this way. Don't tell me I'm already lost in this area. Oh, Neville Valley. Good, good, good. Now I have to navigate throughout.
Well, that takes care of that.
Yeah, how about you just fly away? Let me get the preempt. Deal with all this my own way.
Care for a rematch?
Nope, that ain't the monster. Okay. Nope, you're not the monster either. Ooh, what we got? What we got? What we got? Master Cryon. I think that's gonna even work. That'll work though. Probably gonna do next to nothing because he doesn't really have any magical ability. Ah.
Nicely done.
Not bad, not bad. Evade 4, nice. Did you learn anything new from that? Not really. Wonder, is there any, 3... Grand Stream, it's 20 wind, 5 yellow, 3 earth. I got the 20 wind. I should have it. Grand Stream, there it is. There we go. She is the ultimate wind user. Okay. Would not be in there. Okay, so I went all the way around here, just to get my ultimate wind attack, which is actually going to be very useful. Now I got 2 people that could just attack everywhere without any issues. That little detour was worth it. It's expensive to all hell, but hey, it'll work.
Seems you keep.
Oh, it's not in the. It's not actually on the cabin. Why, hello. So we're from the Racers Guild. Yeah, you can see that. I also see a certain red-haired brat who's standing over there, too. Who you still calling brat, you old fossil? They're really good to see you, Walmer. Holding up okay out here? Doing well enough to keep up with you kids, that's for sure. I don't know what could bring you all the way up here, but welcome, I suppose. Feel free to use anything you need in here. Cool, thank you, sir. Sorry for the trouble. Thanks. Nice. So it's not on this side. That we know. No. Okay, let's try this side. Let's see where it leads us.
Piece of cake.
What we're going to do is we're going to hug this side until we get to that chest. Luck. Increases enemy drop rate. You know what? Yeah, you know, screw that. Yeah, you take that. Yeah. Okay. Take a free 200 crystals. There it is. Alright. Okay, everything seems to affect him, so yeah, we're just gonna... I'm going to give him an earth-shattering kaboom. Item. Sad she gets impeded on that one, that's for sure. God, she's gotta wait forever. Okay. Something these guys have, they have a lot more than I give them credit for. Okay. Wake up. Okay. Defeat yourself, why not? You know. I don't know why you're smelling salt instead of softening powder, but whatever. I don't have any. Don't have any more. I'll have to rethink that when I get the chance. There we go. That's all the monsters. So, they did seem kind of odd. Monsters were afraid. The monsters were actually strangely. Some were bizarrely ferocious, others were panicking. I also noticed that. I wonder what it could mean. You get something up? Just think this might be a warning about something. You mean it's something Ouroboros is doing? Can't say for sure, but something like this has happened before. Day after day, the monsters were all riled up. And then bam, right after that. Right after. Enough about that. Point is, animals are better and sneaks about this sort of stuff than humans do. Better keep our eyes open for anything. Yeah, good point. Back to the guild house for us then, I guess. Sounds like a plan. Really? You gotta make me navigate this? No. Oh no. And now my navigation is going to end me here. Ooh, he's done. Can't attack. All he can do is stare at us. Menacingly. Thunderman's status ailments are really good in this game.
Care for a rematch?
He couldn't do it. He couldn't do anything to me. No heavenly palms. I can only imagine how many levels some of my guys are getting out here.
Seems you came. Seems you came up.
Okay. There we go. And now the long trip back home. This game fast forward feature really does help. Alright. We're stuck because we don't know what's going to happen afterwards. Get my EP4. Okay. No, I don't want to go in the market. Alright, let's turn it all in. Fine, I'll talk to you. We're back! 3 more monsters for the trophy room. Good work. Let me pay you out before you report. So they're pretty violent, but you seem to handle them okay. About that, something's been bothering us. It's like this. They're actually afraid and agitated. They're acting very oddly. Good day, Mr. Jacob. Now, if it isn't young Maybell, are you on your way to service at the church? I'm afraid not. Go check in at the market first. Yeah, be sure to give Idios her full due afterwards, so. Milady, claimed the exact same thing the other day, but ultimately did not attend. Lydia, how do you remember such trivial things? I absolutely will visit today, I promise. Well, remember, child, hard work is good for the soul, but so is finding time for yourself. It goes double for people in positions of responsibility like yourself. I know. I'll find some time to go today. I promise, really. But for now, I must ask you for your pardon. Have a good day, Mr. Jacob. Pardon us. Wasn't sure about her when she nominated herself for the mayoralty right after the poor father fast, but now look at her, the real face of a mayor. He'd sure be proud. She had served to learn to relax a little, but... What, in Idios' name? I was trying to wait to suggest they were disturbed by something. It does bother me. It seems kind of creepy. Yeah, I get you said something like this happened here in Buzz before, right? Really? Sort of. It was before your time here, Lundgren. Wait, Lundgren, you haven't always been here? No, I settled here after the 100 Days War. Before the war, there was just one guild house in Gransel, you see. The other branches were set up after we kicked the Erebonians back across Scrone. Back then, I was the receptionist coordinator over at the Gransel house. Or I think Dad mentioned something like this once. It was right before that damn war. That's when the monsters were acting so strangely. Mean to... Well, what in Idios' name? What was that? Outside, come on. Whoa. No. The mayor's in there. I actually like the mayor. What in the... It's gigantic. That's a dragon. It's the ancient dragon. One of the latest has dwelt in liberal since antiquity. This is quite the turn of events. This is the society's doing, isn't it? No denying at this point. You. I got a score to settle you from last game. Your second lieutenant, Lawrence Belgar? Huh, Lawrence Belgar is simply an alias. Enforcer number 2. Leonhardt the Blade Lord. You may address me as such from now on. Leonhardt the Blade Lord. Ah, now I understand. Leonhardt the Lion-Hearted, huh? Is that why many call you Lo or Lion? Seriously? So you're Lo. I never chose that name for myself, but many of my comrades do call me that. Call me whatever you like. Doesn't matter in the end. I think you're so much better. I have a dragon on my side. What say you? You intend to burn the whole city? What a headache. Wait a minute, you. Our experiment this time is somewhat irregular. I'll be frank, we could never hope to handle this. Leave it to the Royal Army. Back down for your own sake. Whew! What should we do? He'll get away at this rate. I'm going after the lizard. You guys check on the damage while you wait for the army to get here. I just equipped you, buddy. You are not going anywhere. The gate? I'll be in touch. Thank God you're here. Please help us. There are people who couldn't get out in time. They're trapped under the rubble. What? Let's go help. This is awful. Okay, we need to organize. Gotta figure out how we're gonna do this quickly, but we gotta. Okay, Sheriff, take Chloe and Tina to help evacuate any civilians who are still in the area. Chloe and Tina, let's go to the west exit. Yes, coming. Zen, Oliver. We'll help clear that rubble. Right, let's get lifting. Leela, say something, anything! No good. Can't move it with just us. Don't worry, we're here! Mary Mabel. Guys, Stella. I'm here to help. Is someone under there? Leela's pushed me out of the way. It was... Oh no. I think we can move this on my own. You there, step back a bit. Sure. It's in your hands. Yeah! Miss Mabel. She's alive. Olivia, help me carry Leela. Leave the fair maiden to me. Actually, I think I'm more worried about Olivia with her than than her being in the rubble. Good work, everyone. Got word that a royal army detachment is heading here from the Hawking Gate. You'll leave the situation at the market to them. Right. I think they bring a monster like that. Lawrence. Second enforcer, Lee and Holt the Blade Lord. So he's our low, huh? At last our masked villain is revealed to the audience in full. He never seemed like the kind of man to do something so heinous when we encountered him in the castle, but... Mr. Lundgren? Have we heard from a gate? Fortunately not. That hot-headed fool. What in Idios' name does he think he's doing there? Hey, could that be? Mercy Gale, Bose. What? What happened? Nothing good from the sound of it. Yes, I understand. I'll send the others at once. Great. Keep it together, man. Help is coming. That was the elder of Ravenu village. The dragon just attacked Ravenu moments ago. Oh no. What? The dragon torched their orchards and then flew away from the sound of it. The gate stood up afterward to help with the firefighting, but... Right, we're off. Stella, let me come with you, please. I can't probably help against a flying target like a dragon and... Right, I get it. Just safely first, okay? If it's a trouble. Okay. God, she is definitely underleveled.
Together now.
She's gonna... I definitely need to get her abilities up. Okay, while we're at it, any new missions? Nope, thank God. I don't even know if I want to do any more missions since I already know I missed a few. Not here. Yeah, this was the shop. Bye. Yeah, she needs that upgrade. Alright, and then we need to upgrade her ornaments. There we go. Alright, now let's equip her ornament-wise. Actually, what is her stats? Art strength 241, 316. As far as arts go, she's not going to be as useless as a gate, but that's still not saying much here. Although, if I double down on a lot of if I double down on some of the firepower, I think she should be fine. I don't need her to deal with that. Artifact range. And then, as an accessory for her personally, give her the long barrel too. There we go. Now she's equipped to survive. She can hang in the back and just start bombarding enemies. I also had to fight a few random encounters on the way over to the village. She should be gaining levels in quick succession. Would have preferred to have another fighter, but this is what we got. Because I'm not giving up Shara, I'm not giving up Chloe. No, well, she's just dead. This went south. Yeah, this did not go well. Did not go well at all.
Seems you came up short.
Yeah, I got absolutely destroyed on that one. That's what happens when I don't have my fighter with me. That's where I find a Heavenly Palm, and I'm just like, well, he's gonna miss all this experience.
We're good to go.
Don't want to fight those eggs. Those eggs are evil. Okay, revenue trail. Alright, these plants shouldn't be too much of an hassle. Ow.
Seems you came up short.
Okay. Done all this for you, Tita. Darn. I pushed him too far out of the way. Go.
We're good to go.
She's getting there.
Scary. Oh, are we done all?
What was this again? Okay. No, no, shoot for me. That's what it was. How bad is the town looking? No way. It's awful. Let's try to find the village elder. He's the one to contact us. Anyone knows where Gaten the dragon went, it'll probably be him. Yeah, let's look. Shit got real fast. See, I cannot buy what I want out here. Okay. Okay, moonlight path. Rest. Sorry. I remember you. Have you come all the way from the Guild and Bows? Yes, that's right. You remember us. You slew those monsters for us. You helped with the bandits as well. Be hard to forget you after all that. I see. Oh no, never mind that. Where'd the dragon go? Enemy gate. Where's the gate? After the burning of the orchards, the dragon flew north. The gate showed right up afterwards. I helped put out the fire. When it was over, he simply vanished. Sure he didn't go off to find his sister? She lives here, right? His what? See, that's what a gate tells people, is it? Huh? What do you mean? I did check earlier. A gate is not with Misha. Not his house either. I see. Must be after the dragon then. North of here. Must be in the abandoned mine the intelligence division was hiding in. Pardon me, can we be of help in any way? Oh no, you don't need to fret over us. Managed to get the fires out, so all that's left now is cleaning up. More importantly, please help a gate. When he's in this sort of state, there's no telling what he might do. Got it. Everyone, come on. Let's search the road leading to the mine. Okay. North we go! If I can find my way around this town. I just want to see what kind of treasures we can find. Oh, come on. I should have brought... it's telling me I should have brought Zen. Like, it's getting... Fire Septith. Nice. Tita is probably going to be dead weight, even though I equipped her as best I could. Under these circumstances. Oh, Gate, what have you gotten yourself into this time? Okay, nothing there. Smelling salts. I hope I don't need any freeze cures or anything like that. Alright, we're at the abandoned mine. Oh, it's open. Let's do this. Interesting, the abandoned mine. The door's open. Do you think? Still, look. The chain's been cut. Looks recent, too. I knew it. Definitely gates work. Looks like he went inside. We have to hurry and catch him. Come on. Okay. This is horrible. Let's do this. She only gained 2 levels. Alright, that should be enough. Doesn't look like he has full control unless he uses the orbment. The gospel. Need a bit more time to gather the necessary data. Of course, this is the sort of job he'd shove off on me. Having a bad day? We're about to make it worse. I guessed it seems. You're that red lieutenant from before, aren't you? You got that same golden sword. Been a while, you bastard. Hey, Gate Cruster. Heavy Blade Bracer rank C. I am almost there to his rank. Ah, no, you were promoted to rank B after the coup. Never mind. Screw me, I guess. No surprise that a former member of the intelligence division would already know that. You were always sneaking around the shadows like a rat back then. Decided to get a bit more showy this time, huh? Well, whatever. I ain't interested in rest or anything nice like today. I'm gonna slice that smug look right off your face. What is going on today? I think all my notifications are going off. Why? Oh my god, there's a car on fire on Route 64. My god. We had a massive backup yesterday, now fire going on. Good lord. Just gonna slice the smug look right off your face. Confident, aren't we? Wouldn't call what happened showy personally. It was certainly nothing compared to what you saw 10 years ago. I've had a look at the records of every bracer in this country. You and I are very similar in some ways, okay? Similar, huh? You don't know shit. You don't say shit. You should know from our last encounter the difference in our abilities. On top of that, I have a dragon at my disposal, so what could possibly drive you to engage me alone? Think I give a damn about my chances of winning? I can't stand you. I'll take my chance. I'll take any chance I can to kick your ass. Unbelievable. Is this the extent of your power? I wouldn't even need the dragon. What? Ugh. It may be similar in some ways, but there's one crucial difference between us. That being the reason we take up our swords. The hell are you? I wield mine to discard my humanity and walk the path of ruin. You only wield yours in a desperate attempt to fill the emptiness within you. Swinging that lump of iron fills the void within you. For a brief moment, your rage lets you flee from your grief. But in the end, you're only deluding yourself. Shut up. Should you continue to hide behind your delusions, you'll never move forward. As you are now, you're neither fit for enlightenment nor the path to follow. You'll always remain incomplete. Shut the hell up! That was the Gates voice? Wait a second, I think it must be the... Well, it's near the back of the pit. Okay. Separate save! Huh? Switch was broken the last time we came here. Huh. Oh, okay. You can't even hit him, man! It's over a gate. Damn you. Careless. It's the one mercy I can offer you all in this quickly. Man, right through the sword. Holy shit. Now then, it's almost time. Should alter the Gospel's control style while I still have a moment. Just a damn second. I'm not done yet. It's not over yet. That's a gate. Tita. Still calling that broken lump of iron. If you wish, you shall die as broken as your blade. Short stuff, the hell are you doing? I was worried about you, Gay. I came here with Stell. You, stop them. So I thought the stay couldn't get any worse. Please. Stay away. You think police will work on them? Just run already. Granddaughter of Zeiss, Professor Russell, Tita. Heard you were a child genius, but no genius would ever behave so recklessly. Truth, I'm not fond of harming women or children. Still, I'll do what I must. I'll be a good girl and move. Son of a bitch. I won't. The Gates always save me, so I have to help him back. I have to. How'd it? He's funny. He always looks annoyed. He always treats me like a kid, calls me things like short stuff, but he's really nice, and he's always watching out for me. It means so much to me. So I won't move no matter what. Very brave little girl. Though I can hardly believe you care that much for such a blockhead. Seems you aren't the only ones who wish to challenge me, so I'll take my leave for now. Ah, the army's here. It's either the army or it's the pirates. I'm thinking the army. Yep. Main guns. All hands. Prepare to take the field immediately upon landing. Yes, sir. Start blasted. Finally showed their faces. Now we can begin the final experiment. Dragon versus machine? Wait, you... Don't forget it, Gate. So long as you continue to delude yourself, you won't amount to anything. Nor can you protect any one thing you deem important. Now look, I stood here and listened to you run your mouth for what felt like forever. I'm so not letting you go away after all that. I had to listen to your monologue, damn it, we're finishing this. Celebrate. You two should take this to heart. Huh? Once this experiment ends, our plans will enter its final stage. If you fail to keep your wits about you, I guarantee you will come to regret it. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to? Curse you, dragon. You will not flee. All hands, fire. Bring it down. As if your kids can do anything against the legend. Let's go, Ragnar the Ancient. Man, they can't even dent this thing. Man, they couldn't even, you know, fleck off any of its scale flakes. Good lord. Wait, why aren't you chasing them? What are you doing? Lady, you saw what we did. We threw everything we got at it. We couldn't do nothing. What does this have to do with your stupid bracer grudge? Not the slightest. That monster was used to scratch with the rounds from a combat vessel. What do you intend to do with cannons that cannot? Well, General. Even you, Your Highness, I shall not yield at this point. Courage and recklessness are different things. Your Highness, I'm sure you saw the damage to the bows in Ravnu. This has, in essence, become a war. A war, yes. You're right. Leave the bread to the bakers, Miss Bright. If this is a war, the professionals will handle it. If you want my advice, you're better off searching for Ouroboros' center of command. But he's right. You're kidding. A gate? A gate. Take it easy, okay? I just finished patching you up. You're the heavy-bladed Gate, yes? Cassius tells me you're quite an active young bracer. Don't care what the old man said. General, listen. Leave the bread to the bakers, board of professionals. You seriously saying that? Of course I'm serious. Like bracers who exist only to protect private citizens, we must protect the country as a whole. We must protect liberal soil and those who live upon it. The army is the only instrument that can. Protect liberal soil with those who live upon it, huh? Don't make me laugh. Whoa, a Gate. Gate, calm down, please. You're always too late. You idiots move like slugs. You just worry about keeping everyone in step. You can't do shit without orders. You can't even protect the things you say you will. You can't do it now, you won't even do it 10 years ago. I wonder. The hell could leave it to you? This time, gotta protect. Gotta protect Misha myself. Jesus Christ. We gotta drag his ass back. And he doesn't seem to have reopened his wounds. Simply exhausted physically and mentally. Making an even bigger fuss than usual. For now, he needs rest in his own bed. His home is in Ravnu. My ship could take him that far, at least. Thank you. Wait a minute, how do you know Gates' house in Ravnu? I remember that I met him once before. The little boy from that day has grown quite a bit. What day? It's immediately after the 100 Days' War. The day the memorial to his sister and the other villagers was erected. I see, what a mess. Miss Bright, General, sir, I'm sorry to have caused you so much trouble. No. In the end, we couldn't stop the dragon's rampage. I'm sorry, we weren't that much help, really. No reason to disparage yourself, Miss Bright. Even with the dragon still on the loose, you've proven indispensable to the aid you give them to others. You successfully evacuated the market, and Mr. Crosser's firefighting efforts were marvelous. Only you bracers could respond so quickly. I have to admit, General, it feels a little strange to hear you say that, considering his grudge against bracers, yeah. About a gate. Is it true during the war his little sister was killed? It is, yes. Liberals' forces and the Imperial Army were fighting on the village's outskirts. During the battle, some Erebonian incendiary rounds hit the village. Ultimately, some of the homes were burnt and some of our villagers lost their lives. One of them was Misha. To be honest, I heard a little bit about this. A gate never seemed remotely interested in talking about it, though, so I never brought it up. Now I understand. In a way, the Royal Army is culpable for the entire incident. The defensive line we established to protect the village ended up doing a little more than drawing the fighting to it. The end result was a large portion of the village laid waste. And the order to establish the defensive line came from my desk. You very easily say that the blood of those people is on my hands. General, sir, please, you don't need to blame yourself. The Royal Army was doing their duty, that's all. The whole thing was just a tragedy built on several coincidences colliding. No, Ryzen, you need to make excuses for me. These sort of justifications hold no meaning to those who lost family. Those like that red-haired young man. Well, after the battle, I attended the funeral for the village's dead as a representative of the army. Still clearly remember the eyes of the one particular red-haired young man in attendance. Bottomless sadness, twisted by rage, eyes such as I have never seen before or since. And I was the one responsible for giving him such eyes. No, that isn't true. Gate never blamed the Arbonians or the Royal Army, or even you, General. The person he blamed was himself. Huh? What do you mean? All I know is what I observed, but Gate always seemed to blame himself in some ways for Misha's death. It wasn't even remotely true, of course, but he convinced himself it was. And then, after practically torturing himself over what happened, he left the village. He wanted to search for an answer, to find a way to make it up to Misha. He always thought his time as a street thug in Rouen was because of that, because he never found his answer. He eventually did get his head screwed back on and began walking the path of a bracer, but I don't think he ever truly found the answer he sought. He's still trapped by that same sadness, the same anger at himself. How terrible. Hey, General? Sorry. Got an itch on my back. Are you sure you won't let us bracers help against the dragon? What? We definitely have some strong points the army doesn't. We're smaller so we can respond faster. We're closer to the civilian population. It's a bit easier for us to get to places where the army has trouble getting to, too. I know we can help if you'd let us, but now that I've heard all this, I think a gate became a bracer because he thought there was potential in those abilities. The potential to find a way to make peace with his sister. I think I can understand that, why a gate became a bracer when Dad invited him. Dad became a bracer when he lost Mom, after all. So to prove the potential of bracers, more than anything to help the people in need around me, I want to do everything I possibly can. So please, let us help you. Estelle, Knights have said. I wonder, had bracers been imposed 10 years ago, could it all been? It's nothing. Cassius is swamped with other duties, so I'll be taking command of the army operations against the dragon. I need to head back to the Hawking Gate and hold council over our next moves. I'll take your suggestion under advisement. So then, don't be hasty, I merely said it would be under advisement. I will contact your guild house tonight with the results of the deliberations. That's all I can promise. Right, we understand. We'll be on pins and needles for the response, General. Must pardon myself here, then. Ryzen, my thanks to your hospitality. No, please come at any time. Okay, we better get back to Bose. Agate should probably stay here, huh? He's gonna need at least a few days to recover from his wounds. We should let him sleep for now. Good idea. Let's check out him before we go and fill T down on what's going on. Elder Ryzen, I know it's not the best time to ask, but please take care of Agate for us. Hey, you needn't worry, he's part of our family. Besides, compared to 10 years ago, a dragon is nothing. You should be thanking the goddess no one died yet. Jesus. War is hell. That's for sure. So, But yeah, how's the gate doing? Still asleep, but his face looks a lot better, so I think he'll be okay as long as he gets lots of rest. See, so this is Gate's house, huh? Small, but feels so warm. Yep, every rig exudes warmth. That's where he lived with his sister then. Hey. This photograph. Looks like a picture when Gate was a kid. I mean, this girl must be... Yeah, I think it's Misha. My goodness, she might just be the most adorable girl to have ever lived. Looks like she and Gate were very close. I think so too. Look really happy after all. Gate looks to be about 14 in this, so Misha would be, what, 12? Gate's got the sort of face that just screams, I'm the world's biggest prankster. Bet he was an interesting kid. Still though, why did Gate keep quiet about his sister? Kept talking to her as if she was alive. Yeah, but think about it, Gate never said Misha was alive. He said he'd come back to visit, and I bet he meant to visit her grave. I mentioned it, yeah. He still should have known we had the wrong idea about it, though. Why wouldn't he correct us? I don't know, but Gate said once word calmed down a bit, he'd introduce us all. I think he was going to tell us then. That's right, I bet that's it. Well, we asked him later what he attends, but... Tita? I need to head back to Bose soon, but... What is it? I see. And Mistel? You didn't say anything, Tita. Stay here, Tita. You gotta say you want to stay behind. Underestimate me at your own peril, my little Tita. I could read the inside of your mind like a picture book. It's a big sister thing. Aw. Get the rest handled, Tita. Tita, you can focus on helping the Gate heal, alright? We understand. So, everyone, thank you so much. Oh, you don't need to thank us. Well, one thing I'll ask you to do. When the Gate wakes up, tell him what we just told you, okay? The stuff about the bracers of the army working. Also, I want you to stop the Gate from trying anything reckless physically if necessary. And not to let him out of this bed until he's fully healed. Got it? Yeah, I'll do my best. Still, everyone, be okay. Okay? Okay. Well, Zen, you're back in the party once I get back to you. This took a turn. Oh my god. How do I get out of this? I thought I had a fight. So listen. Is there anything else we need to do? Well, if it's giving me that option, no. Save right here. Alright then, let's head back to Bose. Good idea. Probably hear back from the General tonight, so we better hurry back to the guild house. God. So the kids have had a workout. So I think a Gate's past was that terrible. Sadly, it makes sense in some ways. Here, and this finally assembles all the pieces of the puzzle for me. It's no wonder Gate felt the way he did back then. Back, huh? It was 10 years ago. Practically the day after the war ended, a Gate came to the mayor's house. Why? You mean your house? Yeah, he barged in with murder in his eyes. He came face to face with my father, the mayor at the time. Demanded to know why the mayor of Bose, the mayor responsible for the entire region. Demanded to know why he had abandoned Ravna. I was just a child at the time, and it got to me when I saw him arguing with father for seemingly no reason. So I leapt it out and slapped him. Oh, man. See why he doesn't like remembering that, at least. Yeah. Though ultimately, father never answered the Gate's question. He did say he was going to send financial aid to help the repairs. Gate grew even more livid when he heard that. He even raised his fist to strike father, but then he just left without throwing a blow. So that's what happened. That's why the air between you two seemed kind of weird. Yeah, it's always hovered over us like a cloud. Still, to think a Gate's sister died in the war. I've been terribly unfair to him. Bears a bit of responsibility, too, for not saying anything. You don't need to worry about it, Mayor Mabel. I suppose. How badly is the Gate hurt? Don't worry, it's not too bad. He'll be up surly, get in 2, maybe 3 days. Let's be thankful for small mercies, at least. Glad to hear it's not serious, but... Yes. That reminds me, Mabel. How's Leela doing? Well, her injuries have been treated, but she hasn't come out of her coma yet. Oh, how despicable or supposedly lion-hearted fugitive. Lovely, refined ladies such as Leela are treasures and ennobled to the world simply by existing. I'll tell Leela you said that when she awakens. On the subject of good news, I'm glad to hear that General Morgan came to your aid. The Guild and Army would surely work together. I'm convinced no force in the world could stop you. Nothing's been decided yet, so we can't make promises. But just between you and me and the desk, we'll make it work. This is the Bracers Guild, Bowes Branch. Oh, General, we've been waiting. And here we go. Let me guess, is the gate being attacked? Let's see how well Morgan can set aside his pride. Oh? So that's the plan then. I understand. Tomorrow at the landing port, 10 a.m. I'm sure to tell them. Thank you, sir. Never mind. So it's our... I'm going to execute a plan to capture the dragon tomorrow using airships. They say they want you on one of the airships as observers. You can use airships. Whoa. Taking the battle to our foe in his element, then. With the elite and the liberalian military. Well, if we're just observers, we won't be actually able to do anything. Even so, I'm still grateful for a chance to get a closer look at that dragon. Might just be up to us if the army fails somehow. No rest for the weary, then, huh? I'm up for it. At last, some light at the end of the tunnel. Mabel, are you alright? Yeah, it's nothing. Look dizzy enough to be a toy top, Mary. You must be exhausted, but... You know what Estelle just said, Mary, but don't strain yourself. Don't worry, really. I'm hardly straining myself. During the Hundred Day War, Father did everything he could to protect foes. One time he even conducted extremely dangerous negotiations in order to deceive the Imperial Army. Compared to what he did, this is nothing. Oh, Mabel. Still, everyone, please take care of things. Please, dispel the fear that haunts the people of Bowes and Revenue. Heh, leave it to us. Hey, Gate, come on. Looking forward to your birthday? Got a present that I'm sure will make you super duper happy. Something I like, huh? Gonna make me something tasty for me? What? No, why do you think of food when I mention a birthday present? Presents should be the things that last, you know? Something to treasure forever. I think so? Something that'll last and that I'll treasure. Maybe a hunting knife or something. Just got a hunting knife from the village elder, dummy. Realize it's an accessory, handmade by yours truly. So I'm not done yet, though. Accessory like what? I'm not a girl, you know. Come on, you're so boring. Young boys should be stylish and cute if they have some kind of accessory. If you have one, even a stick in the mud like you would get all the ladies. Hey, come on, knock it off. Do you not want it? You're always taking care of me, so I want to give something back. Working really hard to make it, but if you're really not something you'd like, just don't make it too cute or flashy, okay? Don't worry, simple but cool. Fit you perfectly. Especially since you're so tall. Yeah, it'd be perfect, I bet. I get it. Got me all curious now, so just make it good, okay? I will. Hey, Gate, what is it, Bisha? Just want to say thank you so much for always being my big brother. Dream, huh? Yeah, this should be good. You sure? Okay. Thank Idios you're awake. Short stuff. How are your injuries? Do you feel okay? Yeah, this is dope. Ugh. Don't move, you need to sleep. Your wounds aren't healed at all yet. Come on, this ain't a big deal. They'll heal fine, even if you know. No! I promised to sell. I promised I wouldn't let you out of bed until you were better. Hey. No, no, no. I get it already. Phew. She's getting all worked up over a bunch of scratches. Holy crap, it's nighttime already. Where the heck is everyone? They went back to the city for a while. Made some kind of promise with General Morgan, I think. Promise with Morgan? I see, so they got Morgan moving, did they? Guild ought to be hearing from the army right now in that case. Well, hell, I can't just stay here is what I want to say, but on the other hand, it is pretty late tonight. We'll get on to Bowes tomorrow morning. But, look, I had a good long rest. I'm seriously feeling better. These really are just scratches. They'll heal up even if I'm working hard. I'm fine, don't worry. Sure you're not forcing yourself? Hey, give the veteran bracer a little bit of credit here. I ain't so crazy to go overboard on stuff like Dragons or the Society twice. You know what? I'm going to call bullshit on that. I'm going to call bullshit. Can't keep putting you in danger either. Oh. Point is, I don't have the guts to anger my scary little nursemaid. Trust me a little here. Guess you do look a lot better, though. Told you, didn't I? No, my love is better than anyone. That's good. You know what's wrong? I said okay. I'm okay, really. I swear to God, so I ain't lying. No, it's not. So relieved. It's just so... Come on. I get it. I get it. Sorry, Tina. I guess I made you worry pretty bad, huh? After charging off alone, I get broken like a twig in a fight I had no chance of winning. And on top of that, I made you do the craziest thing to protect me. You dummy. I was still worried when I saw you get hurt, and yeah, you're right. I'm really am a complete idiot. Feel a bit calmer now? Mm-hmm. Sorry, I didn't mean to cry like that. You know, sure know how to shock a guy. You know that? The whole thing sent shivers down my spine. Way worse than I fought that silver-haired idiot. Oh, yeah. Are you hungry? I made some soup with things in the village elder left. Ah, that's what smells so good. Right on. Wait, hold on. Why is the kitchen? Huh? And look, oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's a few spots that are a little different, but it looks just like it did back then. There's something like this too. I'm amazed it survived. Alright, I'm probably losing you, aren't I? My place actually burned down 10 years ago. You mean, one of these incendiary shells from the Imperials hit it dead on. Caught fire instantly and burned down straight to the foundations. I heard the village elder was his usual nutty self, had it rebuilt, but I think he tried to put the furniture and decorations back together even. Never could bring myself to come in here before. Guess I really gotta tell them thanks given how much they did. So then, that's when Misha... Secret's out, huh? She was making me a present for my birthday. It was a handmade accessory of some kind that she thought looked good on me. While we were fleeing the mountains, she ran back to the house to get it. That's when the house was hit. When they finally pulled her out, she was burnt pretty badly, let's put it that way. Even after everything she suffered, she saw the present clutched in her hands. The metal parts were hopelessly melted, but the stones were still okay. Take a look. It's pretty. They ain't even septium. Ain't even valuable. Just pretty rocks. Probably something she found down by the river. I've lost count the number of times I thought, all for this? Funny, you know? Can't blame her or get angry at her for it. I never intended for it to be a memento of her. When I left the village, though, it was the only thing I couldn't part with. And when I became a raven down in Rouen. Pretty pathetic for a thug, right? No, not at all. No, it's pretty damn pathetic. As long as I could hold on to this, I could also hold on to my anger. My anger at myself, my anger at the worthless, spineless son of a bitch who can't even save his own sister. I ended up putting out all that pent-up rage at every swing of my sword. So as long as I did that, I could at least look like I was keeping it together. A half-baked man trapped by rage and self-deception and not able to move on. This is exactly like that bastard said. It's worth saying. I'm just a piece of shit who runs away from anything painful. I don't think I hate the most. Goddamn loser of a dog running around with my tail between my legs. I'm pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. I don't really understand how you feel, Agate. I think I could really try to understand what makes you feel so hurt. I think I need to say something in Misha's place. Huh? Don't you dare make fun of my big brother. You don't know the first thing about what makes my brother such a good guy. I know my brother better than anyone else. I won't let anyone talk badly about my brother, even if it is you yourself. I know I might not measure up to Misha, but I still know a lot of things about you, Kate, and so it makes me sad to hear you say such bad things to yourself. Maybe kind of angry despite not really understanding what you meant. And, oh man. Bust out the lecture sounding exactly like Misha. She are acted grown up short stuff. Don't treat me like a kid. I'm really sad, really angry. Sad and angry. I don't know the first thing about myself, huh? You really hit it on the head. Oh? Thanks, Dita. You really helped me see it. Okay. There ain't no point in trying to judge yourself when all you see is your own limited vision of yourself. All you can do is plow on. Anger, sadness, neither have anything to do with it. You just have to go straight on until you find an answer. Heh, maybe then. Maybe then I'll finally understand why I've held on to this thing for so long. Yeah, that's gonna take a little while. Market's already being repaired. That's wonderful. She only got to it quickly. It only happened yesterday. Yes, Mayor Mabel's throwing herself into it. She's already sent aid to revenue as well, or so I heard. Everyone's doing their best, even though they're fear. I've heard word from Grandson as well. The grandmother had issued a proclamation. She stated that the government will respond immediately to the threat of the dragon and will send aid to the affected areas. That's our queen. Awesome. Huh. I could think of certain lords and ministers of Urbonia would stand to learn from such an example. Far more interested in attending fancy parties than addressing the concerns of the citizenry. Okay, so they're French. Ironically, you could say a lot of the same for the Republic. Half the time, our politicians seem to spend so much time dancing around each other they never get anything done. It may help that we're such a small country. Regardless, preparations and planning against the dragon should be almost complete. Time to go see what the Royal Army can do then. So we should just head for the landing port, I guess, right? Such a scheduled to depart at port number 1. It's about 9 now, so you have time to pick up some supplies. Right. Won't that be a little difficult with the market and state it's in? Been put up in the hotel for now. Nice. Okay. It would be wise to visit before we head to landing port. Yes, it would. Wow. That is pretty awesome. You gave me Olivier. Why do I have Olivier in my party? I want Zen. Can I, like, go up here and get Zen in my party? No. I guess it's not gonna matter, but... Really? That's gotta be it for the chapters, huh? Okay. Shop. Nope, don't need any of that. Be sure I got a lot of those. I guess while I'm here, just in case we do get into a fight, Olivier, I do have a weapon for you. I guess I should buy you some armor and boots, just in case. Well, what else is there in this market? Definitely not here. I don't need any more EP charges. We're good on that front. To the weapon shop! Okay, I think he'll actually be fine. Just give him ceramic spikes and he'll be good to go. Alright, we're good. Alright. Alright, let's see what type of airship we're going to be put in. I guess the military ship hasn't showed up yet. Yeah, that's time. This is the merchants. What do you want to do? Oh, wait. We're done. The airship is going to pick up. It's not going to be one of those big reinforced army ones, right? Yes, it's one of our guard airships. Like most of our military ships, so imagine that's what it will be on. Typical Royal Army Guard airship. It's usually well-rounded and strong firepower, large load capacity, and good mobility. That's what I know from 10 years ago. They've been upgraded since their initial deployment, correct? In addition to giving them better armor and engines and such, we have specialized ships by varying their equipment. Patrol craft, scout, attack. The principles, at least that I understand, is to ensure the squadrons are flexible by giving each one mission-specific equipment. Just what I expect for the country that invented airship warfare. We have airship squadrons in caliber, but they're nothing more than showboats, really. The Empire's a little different. We use airship squadrons, but the Empire's strength is always laid in its cavalry division, or tanks in this stage. Ding dong! Alright, here we go. I don't think I've heard this engine sound before. Oh my, that's... Ah! Really? Is that our experimental airship? So we're going to be riding in the Arcel. Yes! Julie didn't mention this at all when I spoke with her last night. Yo, Estelle. Hi, everybody. Long time no see. What? Is that? Heh, we seem to have a habit of eating in the strangest damn places. Estelle, everyone, so great to see you again. Why are Neil and Dorothy in the Arcel? Allow me to explain. Julia, you awful tease. Why didn't you tell me last night you'd be coming in the Arcel? Heh, I have to have my fun with surprises sometimes, my princess. I like Captain before. I like Julia. She's awesome. My apologies if I startle you. Oh, Julia. I take it that you're going to use the Arcel. It's part of Grandmother's plan. Just so. What's Her Majesty got to do with this? If the famous cutting-edge Arcel gets involved, those living in fear of the dragon may have their concerns eased. I believe that is her thinking. Good idea. How Queen Alicius continues to impress. The reporters are, I assume, along for the very same reason? Pretty much. The whole damn country losing over this dragon thing. Looks like they're hoping us humble reporters can produce a little something to calm the masses. Mr. Burns, remember. I know. I won't give away any state secrets. I am going to poke my head around some extent, though. I ain't writing straight propaganda here. As you wish. Huh. On time for once, I see. General Morgan. Allow me to express our thanks for allowing us aboard. Well, Her Majesty's opinion helped. Let me be clear on this up front so there's no misunderstanding. Your Majesty are nothing more than observers. All you'll be allowed to do is watch as we execute the plan. If the Army can settle things, I sure won't complain. I look forward to seeing what you can do, General. Very well. Your Highness, please, this way. We shall accompany you to the bridge. But we cannot allow the Princess to board as a mere passenger on her own airship. It would affect the crew's morale, Your Highness. Very well. Well, he's as icy as always. We should just accept that us dumb city braces are, something approaching competent. Heh, the General's a hard-headed, old-school sort of man. I doubt he'll ever change his opinions quickly. Allow me to lead you aboard this ship. On that note, allow me to finally welcome you properly as allies and friends of long standing. Welcome aboard the Arcel, flagship of the Royal Guard and Liberal. Damn, too late. They're gone. We should head out a bit earlier. Oh, well, we'll have to leave the dragon watching the rest of the gang. Yeah, but, I want to ride the Arcel. Come on, there's more to life than gawking at machines. But there's so much I wanted to see. An engine room with 8 of the new model engines. Next generation bridge with the next information processing equipment. Be a dream. Your eyes are lit up like candles. But still, Gate, what do we do now? Good question. First off, I'm going to need a new greatsword if I want to keep being the heavy blade. Alright. Guess you can't really repair a sword that gets broken that badly. Yeah, you gotta have to buy a new one. Let's go order one at the weapons store at the South Block. The gate. Yo, Ted. You're the receptionist here, aren't you? Looks like you didn't make it in time. I could try to raise the Arcel on the radio if you want. Nah, it's okay. Came out here just to see if I caught the flight. That's 2, but she got a rush delivery of the flight last night with your name on. Just found it. Rush delivery for me? Yeah, package. Return address says Russell. What? From Grandpa? His sword is equipped with an anti-gospel? His new sword is going to be equipped with that? Holy shit, that's going to be awesome. Alright, let's see how this dragon fares. Allow me to explain the Operation Dragon Capture. Operation will be conducted primarily by the airship force. Our ground division will focus solely on keeping order in all regions during the operation. Wait, all the regions? So we're going beyond bows for this. Possibly not by our choice. Last night's event showed that the Dragon's capability for flight is significant. It's very possible that it will move to another region at some point. Good point. The plane shall involve 12 airships in total, including the Arson. Which is to say, it involves 2/5 of our entire fleet. The rest will be held in reserve. 2/5? That's enough power to give our friend quite a reception, huh? Julia. Sir. On screen. Whoa! This is a map of the mission plan? Yes, precisely. The Arcel is currently cruising in Bows, which is at the north. We shall be using the Arcel as the flagship and command vessel for this operation. The actual Dragon patrol shall be carried out by 8 patrol ships equipped with wide area radar. If the Dragon so much as raises its head above the tree line, they'll be able to find it. Once the Dragon is found, ships will give chase at high speed and use the rapid-fire artillery to check the Dragon and guide it over to Lake Valeria. At the same time, several patrol vessels armed with tranquilizer rounds will be scrambled from Leaston Fortress. Once the Dragon is pinned, they will intercept it. They'll fire every tranquilizer round they have and sink the creature. That's the plan in full. Wow. Certainly a bit of a larger scale than most guild operations. If the tranquilizers don't work, I guess you'll switch to live ammunition? Yes. In case we'll have to destroy the Dragon with concentrated fire from all ships. Her Majesty asked us to prioritize capture over destruction, but we're ready for every contingency. Why would Queen Alicia want the Dragon alive? Dragons are creatures of myth, the oldest legends. She said she could not bear to have it slain. I can understand that, especially since the Dragon's under the Society's control. Good point. Wait, that's right. That Lawrence, whatever the guy, he had a gospel. That mean, yes, the orbital shutdown phenomenon. According to the Professor Russell, the maximum range of the effect is roughly 5 ARG. All ships have already get no closer than 10 ARG to the Dragon. As long as we do that, there should not be a problem. It should work, hopefully. Most impressive, General. You do seem prepared for everything. Learned quite a bit from the 100 Days War. And should this plan fail, we will be left wanting for options. Should I come to pass, we'll rely on you. Nice of you to say that, but why do I get the impression you think this plan is foolproof and invincible? Of course. If this plan is a problem, it's that we have to wait for the Dragon to show its face. That's a question. What do we do if the Dragon doesn't show up? Given how Ouroboros has behaved at this point, I find it unlikely they keep it hidden. They'll want to use the Dragon to do something. Probably will, won't they? Well then, Bracers, once we've found the Dragon, we'll announce it over the comm. So then, please make yourselves at home. Alright. Operation Dragon Smash is a go, but I will be right back. Alright. I really gotta talk to everybody. Yo, Estelle. Hi, Dorothy. You seem to be doing okay. Is your camera still treating you good? You bet. This girl's so cute. She looked great from any angle. By this girl, you mean the Arcel? Oh, Dorothy, you're as you as you ever. You too, Estelle. You're just full of energy as always. Thanks. Wait, were you worried about me? Of course. Meanwhile, I took the fall of Joshua, right? If that made you all sad, I'd be sad too. I'm still... Sorry. No, it's okay. I'm a reporter, so it's my job to try and cheer people up. Sort of. If you're worried about anything else, talk to me anytime. I'll keep that in mind. You're still killing time until the dragon shows up? More or less. How about you? Put stuff together for your latest scoop? Not really. Waiting for the star of the show, same as you. Even if he doesn't show up, at least we got a few nice shots of the Arcel. I'm just lucky enough to even be here. You mean having a field day? You get to cover the flight with the dragon and the new cutting-edge ship in all in one go? Hell, the dragon versus airship thing alone would make the story of the decade. Ever see a reporter at the office raise our hand when we were talking volunteers to cover this? Figures. Congrats to getting picked for the job. Did you guys draw straws or something? Draw? No, of course not. Got picked because I'm a damn good reporter. All that effort during the coup is starting to pay off. Hey, babe, more power to you. So the Royal Army respects you now, huh? Well, for good stuff, you and the big guys will come knocking on your door. By the way, anything interesting comes your way, I'm free to swap a few stories anytime you want. You could always use a few good tutorials to fill our pages. We'll see. You don't need to salute Estelle. Hello, are you finding it a little hard to calm down? Yeah, I bet. Really can't stay still for this one. Reminds me, you always want to walk around like this on the patient ships as well. Yeah, now that you mention it, I do. I don't know, I felt kind of suffocated and trapped, but I just had to sit around politely. Very like you, Estelle. But I wouldn't worry about too much on the Arcel. What do you mean? Property of the Osleys family it may be, this is still a fully functional war cruiser. Full speed, its engine capabilities far exceed those of passenger vessels. If you go at flank speed, I don't think you'll even be able to remain standing. Seriously that fast with the new engine? You'll be surprised, I think. It's a bit like walking into a storm. I see, so that kind of makes all this the calm before the storm then. Yes, after a fashion. This may be a very brief period of peace before the action begins. Want to look around the interior, this may be your only chance. But keep that in mind then. You have to start wandering around faster, huh? Yes, I'll see you later. Yes, Miss Bright, good day. How do you find the Arcel? It's really, really cool. I guess I shouldn't be surprised the Queen's ship is awesome, but still, thank you for your kindness, Miss Bright. Simply relieved the new engine made it in time. Of course, I hardly expect to use it on a mission quite of this nature. I hear that. Imagine a dragon would show up. It's another mystery as a foe, even to us. We may have a plan of attack, but we foolishly rely completely on that in the face of the unknown. Be prepared for anything in case something goes amiss. If anything happens, it'll be all up to us, huh? Hopefully it will not come to that. But only Idios knows what lies before us. Sure, so this is where you are. Hi there, Estelle. Taking a walk? Yep. Enjoying the wind? Yeah, the weather's lovely, so I'm taking it easy. Knowing when to take a breather is part of our job too, you know. Short breaks like these are good for keeping our minds sharp. Now's the perfect time. Yeah, I know. Sure, you think the plan will work? I don't know. Common sense says there's a very good chance it'll succeed. We have 12 patrol ships out on the patrol as we speak, after all. Hard to imagine even something as powerful as Dragon getting away from all that. Yeah, I guess you're right. Sure, Morgan was pretty confident, too. That's how he looks on the surface. Remember, he's none too happy to have bracers on board. And yet, he let us on anyway. That can only mean one thing. He's worried about how this will turn out, too. Exactly. And Estelle, that's why he's conserving our strength right now is a good idea. Makes sense. I guess I'll keep wandering around a bit. Good, that's what I like to hear. Not every day you get to ride the Arcel. Enjoy yourself. True enough. See you, Cher. See you soon, Estelle. Now, big issue is, okay, you're at the bar. You're not even worried. Okay. Damn it. At least they got a pool table. Do Do I really want to talk to Olivier? Let's explore the rest of the aircell. My god, this is a big ship. Okay. Zen. Still, good to see you. What brings you here? Could I ask you the same thing, Zen? I know, trying to catch a nap or something? Probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but no, I thought I'd get a little practice in. Cannot seem to stay calm, said a confined space like this airship. In the middle of one of your walks, I guess? Yeah, I can never manage to sit still myself. Practice, huh? This is a little cramped for practice. Isn't about movement, remember? Plenty you could do, even in a small space such as this. Like what? Breathing exercise and meditation, for one. Practicing your forms is an important part of training as well. Especially for bracers like us who tend to get a little sloppy and let ourselves fall apart from so much live combat. It's important from time to time to find a chance to return to the basics. It's a good point. I haven't actually done any discipline practice for a while now. Hearing you put it that way makes me worry like I'm an awful mess in a fight now. Oh man. It's nothing to worry about. I was speaking generally. So if it resonated with you that there's nothing lost by finding a chance to recenter yourself. My offer still stands to be a practice partner. Thanks, then. I may just take you up on that. I'll be looking forward to it. Yeah, there was nothing in there. Who are you? Louise. Okay, instruments check out. It's too often to get to mention engines output in action. Totally. Writing all this down for all the engines we designed for the future. Huh? Engine room, no trespassing. Yeah, that's probably a good thing. Alright. Olivier, what you gotta say? Still, touring the ship? Pretty much, yeah. Wait a minute, are you drinking before a mission? Well, this is a drinking celebration, I see. I celebrate the imminent meeting of the Genius Bard and the Legendary Dragon. Well, putting aside the Genius Bard, but a Legendary Dragon? Do they still tell stories about dragons of the Empire? Why, naturally. Quite a number of legends and tall tales of sightings, especially in the southern regions near Bose. In fact, I believe the Imperial Institute of Science was to launch an investigation, but then the 100 Days War broke out. Sounds like you guys take the legends kind of thing kind of seriously. So even the Empire dragons are pretty much a mystery, huh? You could say that, I suppose. But to the people of the Empire, this particular situation would have a more straightforward solution. Straightforward, huh? Erbonia is far more pragmatic realm than liberal. If something like this were to happen to the Empire, Her Majesty would order the destruction of the dragon immediately. His Majesty, sorry. The Empire believes in boldly standing against all who would oppose it. Even the opposition as a dragon, it would be torn down without mercy. Seems a little bloodthirsty. Securing national peace or force of arms is the Erbonian way. I confess, as a messenger of love and peace, I do find it a bit sad. Really? Who didn't I talk to? Thank you. Dragon flight and airspace above Malga Mine. All crew to battle stations. Guild observers report to the bridge. Here we go. Alright, Dragon, let's see what you got. Yeah, no good. What's happening? Dragon's above Malga Mine. Look at the display. So Malga, that's rolling. Amazed we found it. Shall we intercept it, sir? Good question. We're near Lord to the lake, but we cannot afford to let it near the capital. Our interception point would be near the Lionheart River. Patrol ships, lure the dragon to the riverside. Attack ships, forward. Aye, sir. This is our cell to all ships. Interception point will be the Lionheart River's estuary. All patrol ships, leave the dragon to the interception point, use formation Beta. Attack ships, launch and proceed to the interception point. To think he would actually fall into their hands. Perhaps I need to settle this myself. No. If I act, it will simply be the same thing all over again. Heh. He and I are in the same position, I suppose. Great ideas who art in the sky. Please guide us who stand upon this chaotic earth. All attack ships have launched. Estimated arrival at 12:20 hours. Full speed ahead. Put us southwest of the interception point. Aye, sir. Restore orbital power flow to all sections. Ahead full. Helm takes southwest Lionheart River estuary. All type ships have arrived at their designated positions. Tranquilizer rounds loaded and ready. Alright, all that's left is wait for the dragon to show up. All attack ships prepare to fire. Begin attack at my command. Aye, sir. It begins. We've got you surrounded, dragon. All ships, fire! It looks like it's slowing down. Oh my god, it's going down. Ha! I think we got it. Absolutely incredible. Not even a dragon can stand up against us. My goodness, such a spectacle. What a performance. Confirming splashdown and dragon in Lake Valeria. Shall I proceed as planned to bind it, sir? Proceed. As soon as you confirm it's safe, bring the Arcel down. We'll perform a water landing and inspect the dragon ourselves. Aye, sir. Water landing complete. No response from the dragon. Right then. Time to see this with my own eyes. Captain, accompany me. Sir. Can we? Yeah, you should come too. It's an ancient dragon ledge. Not exactly something you get to see every day. Yeah. Thank you. That went as smoothly as it possibly could, but I think it's more because, oh. It's one of these. Yeah. Just taking a little nappy. He's so handsome too. It's a shame he's asleep. I hope he wakes up soon. Told you, girl, if he wakes up, we're in trouble. I wonder what's going to happen when he wakes up. He's still going to be under control? Still a hell of a creature. Wow, incredible hardly does it justice. You guys came too, huh? It's dangerous out here. I must ask you to return to the cabin. It'll be fine, General. Besides, seeing up close, it truly is magnificent. It really is asleep, though. We confirmed a heartbeat, so it isn't dead. So we pumped off tranquilizers to stop an army of normal monsters. It will be down for a while. Cool, that's good then. Speaking of things being good, does anybody see that Leonhardt, whatever got around? Doubt he could be hiding. Lowell held the gospel, which was the linchpin of this experiment. If he's not here, does it mean they have abandoned their quest? According to the patrol ships that chased the dragon, there was never a rider visible. Say it's very likely it wasn't present to begin with. Not surprising. Probably learned of our plan and fled, typical of this sort of criminal element. Oh no. He doesn't seem to kind of the guy to just turn tail and run. I mean, he probably could end all of us easily. Indeed, we shouldn't let our guard down just yet. Incidentally, where are you taking the dragon after this? For the moment, the plan is to tow it to Leaston. After that, we'll need to discuss with Her Majesty and Cassius first. Let's see. Huh? Dorothy, you find something? It's just my imagination, but is there a bump on his forehead? What? She's right, there is a little bump. There's a slit on it, actually. Maybe it's like an eye or... It's a trap! It's a tarp! No! The gospel, it's here! What? Damn you, you'll not escape. Schwartz, get us in there. Sir. No good. Guided missiles can't get a lock. Damn it, we can see the heat signature right there, too. So jamming our missiles somehow. Alright, give a taste of the main guns. Target is increasing speed. What a monster. Now the patrol ships will be able to pursue it. The Arcel's engine can keep up with that. All hands. Now accelerate to flank combat speed, 3200. All hands. Brace for a long G-force shock. What does that mean? Massive accelerated thrust will feel like it makes us heavier. Crouch down and brace yourself. Okay. Flank speed engaged. Do not let it escape. Aye, man. Waha! Ramming speed! Damn it. How agile can we be, though? Dragon's descending. At this rate, we'll lose visual. Keep going. Do not lose it. How can we still be in a cloud? Wait, where is this? What do you... The Nebel Valley. Oh, boy. Could we already be in the mist? It's trying to lose us in the mist. Dragon lost, man. Shh. Julia. Lost sight of it? We did. Northwest part of the Nebel Valley, the place where the fog is deepest. Can we dock the Arcel in the old fort? No. The Arcel is too large. Let's see. Operation's over then. All operation ships are patrol the Nebel Valley region. The Arcel will return to Bose. Damn. So much for that. Dragons fled to the northwestern corner of Nebel Valley. It's part of the valley that's the hardest to traverse and covered in deep fog, being further in than the bandit base was. In other words, scouting by airship will be difficult. Difficult at best. There's really no option but to dispatch an expedition on foot. But wait a second. If you send the whole army, the dragon will just run away. She's the point. I think we'd better try and strike him at a smaller group while he's still vulnerable. I mean, you'd like for us to leave it to you. Well, we're more used to investigating something on difficult terrain than most of your troops. I would say we're the right people for the job. You have any idea how you would investigate this? As I recall, there's no real road to that section of the valley. Simply wandering over and praying to Ideo so you find something that could take days at a minimum. Well, leave it to me. Oh. Okay, Tita. Sorry to butt in. Pardon us. What are you doing here? And more importantly, are you sure you should be up and about? Like I told Tita, this is nothing, just a bunch of scratches. Is he serious? Estelle, stare. Tita, Estelle, stare. Yeah. I don't think Gates really pushing himself. I see, well, okay, I guess. Plenty of energy, if nothing else. You said leave it to me, but do you even know what we're talking about? Yeah, why don't you fill me in on the details? The overgrown lizards disappear in the northwest of Nebel Valley, right? Yeah, but what can you... I know a man who knows a lot about that area. We asked him we should be able to find a way to get to that corner of the valley. Oh? Who's this guy exactly? Telephone timer by the name of Welmer. Lives in the eastern side of the valley. Bragged to me once he got across the ravine that divided that part of the valley from the rest. That's right, that old man living in the little hut. Impressive. Constant hunt for information is born fruit, you might say. If you find the dragon, what do you intend to do? It's not what I like to call trivial foe. Do you plan to slay it yourselves? There's a gospel on the thing's head, right? Job wants to deal with that. It does follow that the reason that the dragon has grown violent due to the gospel. The gospel has been responsible for all sorts of bizarre phenomena before now, after all. Nullify the gospel, or perhaps we could put an end to the dragon's rampage. Sounds like a good plan to me. When you say you break the gospel, you remind me of what Father Graham did. He hit the gospel with an artifact and shorted it out, but we don't exactly have a surfeit of artifacts. Yeah, we don't have time to fiddle with stuff like that. We're just going to smash that thing to bits, frame and all. What? Hang on a sec. Can we really break a gospel that easily? Whenever I handled one, it always seemed like it was really sturdy. Let's just say we got a solution to that little problem. Take a look. Your sword. Something fit in the... Oh, now I see. Russell told me of a new gizmo is on the mail. Well, something for breaking gospels. For real? How's it meant to work exactly? I'll explain. Unit on the hilt applies high-frequency vibrations to the blade that will help it break a gospel spring. Because of vibration, the motor will break after a few hits. But Grandpa is sure that if you hit a gospel cleanly with a vibrating blade, the gospel will break. I think I quite get it all, but it sounds incredible. The most greatest living genius comes through once again. I got T to attach it when it arrived. It seems like it works. All that's left now is to find the dragon and give it a good one on the forehead. And so, Mr. General, how's that sound for a plan? Frostle's giving you a fighting chance. I suppose I have no choice but to agree. So then, you let us take a crack at it? Yes, do everything you can. However, I will have airships around the valley on standby. They will be able to respond if or when the dragon slips past you. Sounds like a challenge. Tell them they won't need much ammo. Your cell will patrol in Bo's airspace while you search. Once you discover the dragon's location, please contact us. Roger, leave it to us. I'll have Seek carry a message once you find it. If I'm not with them, I'll ask them to stay near Estelle. Your Highness, if you can do accompany them, please take the greatest care. Estelle Bright, a gate crosser, huh? What? The dragon escapes the valley. The army will move to contain it with everything we have. We will not allow the people of Liberal to come to harm again. So do everything you can. Don't worry about protecting others. Focus on your mission. Leave the rest to us. Basically, I got your back. Never thought I'd hear that from you, General. What brought that out? Nothing but politeness, Mr. Krosner. Captain, get us in the air. Sir. Alright. Please form your party. No, I don't want... Oh my god, this is going to be rough. I need my healer. That sucks I can't bring Cheryl with me. Okay, so we're going to see Walmer in Evil Valley, right? Yeah. More importantly, though. You tagging along, Tito? Of course. Vibration unit breaks. I can fix it right then and there. I think I can lend a hand against flying monsters, too. Whatever. So don't slow us down, short stuff. No problem. What is it? What's with the look? Nothing. Much, how do I put it? I think you two seem a lot closer now. It was so sweet of you lately, Tita. How are you going on about? Look at that blush. But seriously, it looks like you got your feelings all sorted out, huh? Yeah, I do. I ain't gonna run off alone and get wrecked like a chump anymore. If I do, I'm gonna have a certain little someone guilt-tripping me with her pouty face again. I see. Okay, let's hurry to Nebel Valley. Yeah, let's move out. I'm not gonna tempt fate. We're just going through it. I do need to get through this game. I wasn't gonna 100% this anyways. Oh. Way too early. So I gotta go talk to the crazy old man living in the hut of the valley. Now, if I could find a single angelic palm, that would be nice. Back to Miss Vale. Not Miss Vale. Nebel Valley, sorry. Okay, first we need to visit a little hut on the eastern side of the valley, right? Yep, let's hurry. We already know how to get over there, so it's not going to be too bad for us. Yo, old timer. Okay, and a little Sprouts group. Oh, Mr. Walmer. Oh, I'm sorry to bother you. Kids seem like you're filled with purpose this time. What's happened? Tell me. Yes, we are, sir. Actually. Oh, I see. Explains all the noise a while ago, at least. Hey, old timer. You used to say you've been to the northwest, right? You don't mind. We'd like to use. We'd like to know what route you used. Absolutely not. What? Why not? Let me ask you kids one question. Once you find that dragon, what are you going to do? Seems like it's being controlled, so we really don't want to slay it. But if it keeps causing trouble, you have to break the gospel, we'll have to. Can't let it hurt people no matter what. Goodness, children today know nothing. Kids are treating that dragon as if it's a big monster. It's no dumb beast you're hunting. It's a divine creature older than the Great Collapse. What? You're saying it's been here for over 1,200 years? Come on, old-timer, be serious. Sure, it might have a long lifespan, but no, I fear Mr. Wilmer may be correct. The records of sightings of dragons that go back as 900 years to the Liberals' founding. Apparently they used to show themselves more often. Many of the reports are suspiciously uniform. Seriously? I'm sorry, I think we shouldn't have thought of it like a normal monster. Trying to slay that creature would be nothing but suicide. So be good and leave it to the Royal Army. Honestly, most of the armies got their heads up their ends too, but maybe he could. Huh? Anyway, I have no desire to send young people to their graves. Sorry, but I can't help you. But, hey, old-timer. Appreciate the concern, but you're a bit off the mark, don't you think? We fought a lot of nasty stuff to get this far. Intelligence division thugs, ancient orbital machines. Nasty as they were, though, we couldn't just let them go because they were too dangerous. We put together what we had, every one of us gave it our all, and we managed to overcome them. This dragon's the same. We ain't just going to blindly rush in, but we can't let this go either. So please, lend us a hand. We need you. Finally got a bit of nobility on that ugly mug of yours, huh? Your sister would like that. Well, after a speech like that, I guess I have no choice but to help, huh? Really? Thank you, Mr. Walmer. Now, don't worry about it. I'm not doing anything that big. I'll head out first to get things ready. Come find me when you're ready. I'll be at the deepest point of the western side. Find you? Wait, weren't you going to tell us how to get to the northwest part? It's going to involve a bit more than just telling you. Anyway, come as soon as you can to the west side by foot. I'll be waiting. Wait. At the fort. Like the man said, we should get going. Right. Deepest point on the west side of the valley, right? Yeah. You keep an eye out so that we don't get lost out here. Alright. Hey, gate. Yeah, you got everything you need. Actually, I did have an attack for a Tita. Oh, I haven't upgraded it. Oh well. He will be fine. He will be fine. So now we go to the western part. Oh my god.
Care for a rematch?
That was terrible.
Care for a rematch?
Cheetah's about to level up. She's getting so much experience because she's such a low level. Oh man. There we go. Looks like you made it, old timer. So to cross that bridge, go straight across to reach Rocky Mountain. Got a cave that'll let you climb further up. Dragon's over that way. Gotcha. We owe you, Wilmer. If this is all for you sprouts, then I'll be heading back to my hut. Mind yourselves, though, the cave's packed with all manner of nasties. Things get dangerous, don't be stupid. Turn around and rest up. Need a break, come by my hut and I'll help you out. If I gotta run all the way back there, I'm cooked. Time to really get serious. Wait a moment. We promised we'd contact Warrior aboard the Ursel when we found the dragon, remember? Right, good point. There we go. See, come. Hello, there you are. Thanks, See. And that bird makes no freaking sense. Alright, so you listen closely. I need you to deliver the note to Morgan and Julia, aboard the Ursel. Can you do that for me? Such a smart bird. Alright, now we're prepared. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, let's go. Ancient Dragon's Dwelling. Let's see what kind of monster we got here. Blade Fang. Okay.
We're good to go.
I'm still getting a good chunk of experience with my other guys. We ain't fighting that thing. I really don't want to use my, Yeah, I'll take these guys on. These guys are easy to take down if I focus fire on one. That hurt.
Piece of cake.
Okay. Okay, those are the mini ice guys. Oh, good. I'm gonna be climbing this thing for a little while. Okay, there's water. Now there's 3 of them. Of course there are. Missed. Wow, all that range extensions and you could not hit.
We did it.
If you charge. Ooh, nice. Weapon upgrade for you, Chloe. That is probably for the better. A little bit better. I'll take it, definitely. Ain't gonna say no to free weapons. Damn it. Yeah, no. No, no. He already has the advantage. I will, bow out for a second, and then, come back. Ooh, the edited enemy. Nice. I can get behind that. Yeah, damn it indeed. Ow. You did not do that to Tita. Uh-uh. Damn it.
Scary.
Okay. Let's see here. Go out this way. Oh, did I make it already? Or... Okay, Bo's airspace. Seek! Oh, there he is. Let's see. Snowscreepers are at the mountain where they believe the dragons to be. They're about to enter and search. Let's see. Transmit to all ships. Stand by at the designated coordinates with armor-piercing rounds loaded. The dragon attempts to flee, do not allow it to escape. Yes, sir. Oh, I hope this... I really don't want to kill the dragon. Because the dragon's definitely not doing this under its own free will. It's being controlled by the gospel. If the gospel is strong enough to overpower a... overpower an ancient being, that is absolutely insane.
Piece of cake.
Nope, don't want to fight you guys. Definitely don't want to fight you guys. Alright, anything up here? Nope. Okay, that will lead out. Ooh. Okay. Earth and Mirage, that's fine. That looks to be the main cave, so... Since I don't have a map... There we go. I got an armor. Now the question is, which armor is it for? Who is going to equip it? Estelle. Yes. Grand, a feathered dress with silver septium woven throughout. God, her... No, I'm giving it to Chloe. Dude. Her arts is going through the roof. Speed and agility go down, but my god, she is going to destroy in that. Yeah, I could have, yeah, she could use a bit of art defense. Alright, Chloe. Let's hope that you have magic that can actually be worthwhile here. Whoa, there it is. We have to take care of that orbit. Appears to be yes. I don't see that low man anywhere either. This might be our chance. Okay, what should we do? First, let me close in by myself. With a bit of luck, I could break the gospel with one good swing. Good luck. Don't worry, short stuff. I'll be fine. Just be ready to back me up if I screw this up. Be careful. That's the gospel, huh? Let's do this. Did I get it? Not good enough. Not a good enough hit. We gotta do more. Oh, hell. Too shallow. Okay. Okay. Cracked it, but I didn't quite break it. Just need one more good swing. Give me a hand. Right. Okay. I'm with you. Okay, what are we dealing with here? Way too much health. Has an incredibly tough body. Uses ancient magic. Yeah, I can imagine. Okay. Okay, so... You know what? Start buffing. That's going to get annoying. I'm going to need to find a way to, I'm going to have to find a way to actually, ground this thing. I don't even think that's possible, but you know what I mean. He can't reach. But he'll get close. Increases movement speed. Guess that's one way of doing it. Okay, you did about 1,300. You did 711. This is going to take a long time. Heart. Clock up. Okay. Oh, well. You know what? That works for me. Okay, that works too. Okay. Craft. See display. Okay. Knocks back foes. Well, I got nothing I really need to do here, so... She's doing arts. I really don't want her to be a part of that. And then you, and then Estelle. I'm actually going to do a chain attack. Let's see how much damage we do.
Let's do it.
Oh, okay.
Eh. Oh, it's not as big one. Okay. You know what? I'm fine with this. It's... that earth wall is just such a good move. Okay, I'm gonna need you to run up over to him. And you... just do some, give yourself more EP charge. There you go. Get out of here! She did about as much damage as her attack. That is pathetic. Alright. Alrighty, Gate, can you hit him? Yes, you... no, you can't. The head is right there and you can't even swipe at it. He's gonna move. God damn it. Ow. That actually hurt quite a bit. Okay, you continue. And you? Heal yourself. Stay alive. You're preparing an attack, huh? I can't impede. Nope, no thank you on that one. Just go for an attack then. Oh, that would have hit everybody. Good thing I had everybody guarded. I said this earth wall is just too good. And you know what? The best thing you could do is making sure Estelle can cast her magic. Damage output is pathetic, but you know what? It's good enough. Okay, and you can use Earth Guard on yourself. Best part is Chloe doesn't need to go anywhere. Okay, we got this. It's just you know, death by 1,000 cuts at this point. It's like the final boss. It's just In the first game, it is just literally I am just beating the. I'm just destroying it by not letting it damage me. Earth Lance is probably the best one I got. Oh, well. Alright, and then you. Yeah, just keep doing a Blue Ascension. There, wants to do an AoE again? I got you covered. Well. Yeah, protect yourself. What? You didn't have to go and do that now, buddy. Because now I gotta move. And you're wondering why the hell would I do that, right? Because I could easily do that. Absolute masterpiece of a combo there. Alright. 1300 left. Go to sleep!
Well, that takes care of that.
God. She got all the way up to level 64. My God, Tina. Come on, I thought we beat it. Life Force is infinite, just as the legends say. Tita, you got a flash canister left? Yeah. Load it. Get ready to give us an opening. Estelle, Princess, keep that thing cornered for just a second, huh? I'm gonna use Braver on it. Yeah. Ah, you're going to... I see. Tita, fire it up! Not at the dragon. We'll keep it still. Alright, should be blinded. Now! Damn, you kneecapped him! That's messed up! Ah! We did it! The gospel's broken. Kate! Kate, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Looks like it worked. Yeah, holy strigas, that was cool. Hey, Kate, that was incredible. Well, I managed to defeat the dragon somehow, so I guess things are impressive. Huh? That voice? The hell's it coming from? Possible. Ah, you're back to your normal self? Impressive, children of man. Your kind call me Ragnar, scion of the great worms who long have dwelt in this land. Ah, no wait, it's talking! My words carry not through tongue or sound, but as an impulse through the void connecting my mind to thine. Just say that I can speak to your mind. I'm a telepath. Though, should it please thee, thou may utter aloud that flickers of the dawning of thy thoughts. Right, wow. Okay, if we can talk, I just want to be sure. You don't want to, like, eat us or anything anymore, right? I do not. My wrath, which thou didst witness, was evoked by that infernal device. It is well that I am now free from its foul tether. Thou hast my gratitude. You're welcome. We don't need your thanks. We didn't come here to set you free. We came here to stop you from destroying everything. Thy concern is full warrant. Through me, a city and a village came to ruin. The will was not my own. But still, the burden of those actions is mine to bear. Cast myself upon thy mercies, as to make amends. Ask me if thou wist. Well, this is really all Ouroboros' fault. And some people were hurt, but nobody died, so... As long as you express your sincerity, I'm sure they'll forgive you, I think. Sincerity. I am uncertain whether this shall make sufficient amends given the sorrow I have wrought. Children of man, wouldst thou approach me? Okay, sure. What now? Holy. Wow. Septium crystal. It's huge! It's warm golden glow. This can only be a Goldia, a septium crystal which harnesses the power of space. Scars such as I have left this land must be atoned for in kind. Wouldst thou convey my regrets and recompose to those lives I have cast into disarray? Sure, I guess. Not good enough. Can't be serious. Come on, Gate. Such chastisement is perhaps warranted. True absolution dwells not in the realm that coin, gem, or gift can secure. No, that's not what I meant. Given the size, this one's worth the easy 10 million mirror. Give us one more crystal about 10,000th that size or so. Are you kidding me? With the exception of policing criminal activities, hiring bracers costs money. Transportation of goods inside a province usually comes to about 1,000 mirror. Since this wasn't ever a criminal case, as long as you can pay that, we'll take the job. I get it. Was never... You know, I never thought you could manage to be that roundabout. Be it as thou wilt. I shall purchase of thee of thy services. Alright, contract accepted, Mr. Ragnar. We'll deliver these to the mayor of Bows and Revenue. The matter rests in thy hands, then. Huh, truly it was a fine attack. But a lack of focus afflicted thee in thy battle against the swordsman. Perhaps thou hadst allowed off aimless fury to gird thyself with strong resolve. What? You remember what happened at the mine? Though this body act of its own, I still did my conscience remain clear. Small daughter of man, thy bravery and courage were worthy of songs of minstrels and the praise of poets. And thou, I see the strength and virtue of humanity held fast, despite the passing of the ages. You're more of a tease than I could have guessed, Ragnar. As for thee, yes, it is well I know thy scent. Thou art the offspring of the divine blade. Huh? Whoa! How do you know the old man? 20 years passed ere I took my slumber. A son of man stood before me. Challenged me he did in his folly, claiming he strove to master the way of the blade. Doth he remain hale? Yeah, he's doing fine. Never casually mentioned knowing a dragon, though. Somehow that doesn't surprise me. That reminds me. Ragnar, sir, may I ask a question? Dude, Cassius has done everything. He has done everything. Nothing should surprise me at this point. Ragnar, sir, may I ask a question? Speak, child. The gospel was attached to you by that low guy, wasn't it? He said something about an experiment. Do you know what they were trying to do? First, I must dispel the confusion that clouds thy understanding. 'Twas not the silver swordsman who placed the black device upon my brow. Rather, 'twas a man in white possessed an unsettling power, the professor, his appellation. What? You're kidding. At the professor's side did the swordsman arrive, and in the throes of my ire the swordsman plied the extent of his art to limit the rack and ruin I wrought. Had he not lifted his hand, surely both the city and the village would have been seared to ash, not a stone left upon another. No way. The hell is his deal? He had but a single aim. Test his machine and see whether it could subvert a will such as mine, and in doing so proclaim it worthy. As a gospel of the Aureole. What? The Aureole? Whoa, wait a minute. Do you know what the shining ring is? Nowhere is it to be found, and yet it is everywhere. Possessed of infinite power and the sum of all wisdom, yet the harbinger of bottomless despair. And when thou standeth in his presence, man must offer up an answer. What do you mean exactly? I regret that I may impart nothing further regarding the matter unto thee. The ancient oaths prevent me from interfering beyond the extent. No aid can I render unto thee, nor can I guard thee from the fangs of this society. What? Hey, farewell, children of man. In time you shall have an answer to offer up, and on that day our paths again shall cross. I pray for the hastening of that day, that hour. You shouldn't leave just yet. We have to tell them that we got it all under control first, but whatever. You do you, dragon. It's getting pretty late. Oh, I hope everything's okay. You don't suppose the tables got turned on them? If that were to happen, Sieg would have returned to tell us that they're in danger. For now, all we can do is trust in them and wait. I hope so. 1 hour until nightfall. Once that passes, we begin our assault. Captain, ready the bed, sir. That shall not be necessary. What the hell was that? That wasn't just me? Where the hell did that sound come from? Huh? Looks like something real big's coming from below. What? Brave bannermen of Osleys, hearken to my words. I am Ragnar, the dragon who has slumbered in these lands since time immemorial. My will is wrested from me, turned toward the machinations of the vile ones, but as surely as I speak of thee now, thy bracers have freed me. The full tale is theirs to tell. Till next we meet, I bid you fair skies. Oh, it's already out of sight. We gonna give chase? Can't possibly chase them at that altitude. If the ourselves survived, we would suffocate. Oh, ideas. Those bracers are gonna have some explaining to do. Alright. Stoner Group spent a long time explaining everything that happened to General Morgan. Their final echo, they delivered the Goldia crystals entrusted to them by Ragnar to Mayor Mabel and Elder Ryzen. So 1 week later. Ah, you. You too. I thought we'd meet here of all places. What brings you out here? Oh, a little whimsy, I suppose. You're here to make an offering to your sister, correct? Allow me to pardon myself. Hey, I didn't say you were in the way or anything. Those flowers, they were yours? Yes, although, if I had known the flowers would have company, I would have picked different color. Figured those were some other than me sending some flowers down every year. Didn't think it was you, though. Was it? An old man like me can hardly remember the things that he's done over the years. Heh, says the army general. Gate, can I place my flowers too? Oh? Go. Yes, go on. Sorry about all this, dear. Thanks for coming out here with me. No, I want to give my respects to Misha, too. So thank you, Gate. Well, there, that's enough of that. I should be thanking you. Hey, I promised to let you meet her once work calmed down. Yes, you did, huh? Dragon apparently said as much already, but you certainly changed, Mr. Krasner. You feel much calmer somehow. Now cut it out. Still got a ways to go. And now I'm ready to actually do something about it. Everything really does start here. The downsides of the army which you spoke of. Having thought them over again, I believe your argument had some merit. Now, that was just, blowing off some steam at people who didn't deserve it. It's not like I think the army did anything wrong. No, listen closely now. If there's anything I learned from this, it's that they need both bracers and the army to properly function as a society. The organization and hierarchy of the army is certainly useful, but there are times when the bracers' swift actions lead to better results. Without both, we could never have stopped this crisis. True enough. Thanks to your plan that we found the dragon at all. Al and Richard had the right of it, in a way. The flow of information since ordnance were developed has increased rapidly to a point where no single group can capably manage it. The only way for us to process it all is to expand our numbers and allocate the work to progressively fragmented subdivisions. The Army sure got that down. You got the border garrison, airship crews, royal guard, even the intelligence division. Indeed. Necessary evolution to keep pace with the times. Even a multitude of issues have fallen through the cracks of the process. For us, there's no turn back. That being said, your bracers are free to do as you will. We as the Army are limited, but you can, and by all accounts should, protect the people utmost of your abilities. Come again? That may be cause for our two factions to clash every so often, but we'll just as often come in support of one another. Wherever the situation may call for, we found a way to compensate for our flaws to keep from straying the wrong path. Personally, I wouldn't have it any other way. Kinda got a point there. Alright, makes you happy. We'll keep butting in on your business every possible turn, General. Hope you're ready. I can say the same to you. Keep in mind not to do anything too reckless. Pardon me for disturbing such a peaceful moment. You! Oh no, you are. I believe this is the first time we met, General Morgan. I'm an enforcer of Ouroboros. You may call me Leonard. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. What did you... You. What are you doing here? This is a place where the dead rest. There's only one proper thing to do. Or do you intend to reenact our last meeting here in a place like this? The gate. I know. Leonhardt Lowe, the Blade Lord, yes. I too do not wish to disturb the dead, but I have a question I would ask of you, by all means. Earlier it seemed as though you kept the dragon from causing greater damage than it would otherwise would have. And here you are now offering prayers for the departed. So why? Why would a man such as you bring chaos to our land? What sort of demons in your soul drive you to such act? The only reason I reined in the dragon's rampage was to conduct a proper experiment. I had no goal beyond that. Surely. General, I simply act as the hand of the society as it orders. I am bound to the will of society and no other. Do not think to compare yourself to me, you who are bound by force to silence over Hamel. Hamel? What's that place got to do with anything? In any case, Agate, your resolve is clearly hardened, but that means nothing if you don't have the strength to support it. Should you fail to measure up the next time we meet, more than your sword will end up broken. Don't worry about me. Same goes for you too, pal. Don't think you can just strut around all confident forever. I'll catch up to you real quick. Be ready. Heh, I look forward to it. Mr. Lionheart's eyes looked so lonely. He tries to be cold, but he was sad when he was praying. Hey, General. Hamel was a village just across the border on Erebonia, right? You know the name, do you? Us revenue folks occasionally had contact with him before the war. Not anymore, though. Not sure why. Why would he bring that name up? I'm afraid I'm not free to speak on this subject. It connects to matters of international security. To what? I can, however, say this. My suspicions about that man are true. That man, Lois, stared into the pits of Gehenna with his own two eyes. That which one must protect. And... Why do you... Wrong portrait. A gate should be the one that's... A gate's portrait should be the one that's on there. Alright, Chapter 6. We'll get a small preview of Chapter 6. Ooh! Where was Joshua? What's going on, Joshua? Where's... Oh, there you are. I can see the moon more clearly from here. I feel the breeze on my face. Oh, you're just being so mysterious, Joshua. Huh. Okay, looks like you aren't just trying to be cool. This is the sort of thing your job takes, isn't it? The moonlight, the position of the clouds, the flow of the wind, every detail is vital. Wish to lower the possibility of failure as much as possible. Lower the... Didn't say it like that, you idiot. If you fail, you die, you know? Don't worry. The possibility of my failure is very remote. Back in my previous life, I used to conduct missions like this every day. The real danger will come if I succeed. Hey, Joshua? Do you really absolutely need to do all this? Huh? You're Erebonian, same as us. I mean, yeah, circumstances mean that none of us can really go home, but I just don't get it. Why do you feel like you owe this pitty little backwater anything? Just let these Ouroboros idiots do whatever they want to it. And hey, it's still not too late, you know? You come with us away from Liberal. We could head out to some independent state and raise our flag there, you know? And hey, if you really don't like the whole Sky Bandit gate, we could try to find something else to do. I was talking to Kyle and Donna. We were thinking the Bobcat would make a good legit shipping vessel. You know, speed and all. Airship delivery service. You can see having some potential. Demand for that kind of service is certainly going up. Be a safer job than Sky Banditry at any rate. Well, then technically we do have some berths open. That you do. Once I've crushed the society's plan, if I manage to survive it, I'll think it over. Now, you needn't worry. This completes our contract. As promised, your cooperation here means I'll consider the favor you owe me redeemed. You can depart whenever. I won't. You can depart whenever. I won't mind. Forget it. You idiot. Moron. Jerk. Who the hell was talking about debts? Forget it. Who cares about you? Just go leap into danger and die if that's all you want to do. Sorry, Gisette. Adios is mercy. Not easy playing dumb, is it? Kyle, I do wish you finally grow out of her more childish tendencies. Even so, I think you could have handled that better. It's true. Cannot apologize, but I do feel sorry for what I've done to her. Man, you sure have an odd way of being nice, Stray. You want to make it up to her, give that offer some serious thought. Assuming, of course, you won't be joining up with your nice young bracelet lady after this. No, that won't be happening. The end, the worlds we live in are too different. She and I should never meet again. It's for the best. Oh, if that's how you think. In that case, Josette's offer does have some appeal, yeah? It does. Gonna give it some thought. Look who's decided to show themselves. Dawn, is that them? Yeah, just like what I predicted. Approaching from the northeast. You heard the man, to the bridge. Got it. That's what we got. Oh man, you got a lot of good stuff. Got no quartz. And you're level 72. I am catching up to you, buddy. Ah, there you are. What's the situation? As you predicted it would be. Look at the display. Altitude of 1560 arg, entering Liberalian territory from the north-northeast at 2100 km per hour. With that kind of altitude and speed, they aren't normal ships. Looks like that special radar of yours is working, eh? Don't congratulate me yet. We don't know who they are. Possible they're Bonian scout ships or something. Cal, do we have any visual contact yet? Got them. Send the image to your display. No doubt, that's our target. Well, that's the stage set then. Now it gets exciting. Let's do it then. Lad, you ready for this, right? Absolutely. Let's have it in place, begin immediately. Don, Kyle, Gisette, thank you for everything. Our relationship may have been based on a contract, but I'm glad I met you. What? Huh? Would be a bit more appropriate to say once the mission's over with. But I may not get the opportunity, so let me say it now. Thank you. Be well, everyone. You just... dramatic to the very end. Ugh. You know, at the very end, you managed to be so uncute. What's all this thank you business with a face like yours walking in your execution? You think hearing that will make me happy? You think those are the words I want to hear? What's that? Just promise me that you won't do anything too crazy. That you come back alive. Given who I'm about to pick a war with, I can't guarantee anything. But I will promise this. If I don't succeed at my goal, I'll come back alive and give you all my thanks. Huh? Will that be enough? Yeah. Don't forget, I collected my promises, Buster. Oh, he's collecting the harem. All on his own, he ain't in the pro tag. Alright. Who's on this ship? Ah, the Crimson guys. Altitude stable, crossing to Liberal airspace now. Set course for Larry Lake. Roger. Doesn't look like Liberal airships notice us. Stealth functionality, nice piece of tech they loaded us up with. If we didn't have that doohickey, we'd be causing a bit of a fuss right now, you know? If you forget us, imagine what we'll have if those Liberal hicks saw that monster coming for them. Heh, I don't wish I could see that. Yeah, about that. You're not as hidden as you think. What? Are we under attack? The hell you is panicking for? Check the damn radar. Contact. One small ship approaching for 4 o'clock. Database match found. The Kapua Sky Bandit Bobcat Rainford make. Sky Bandits? Here we go! Now! Alright, it worked. Oh ho, so it did. Time for us to beat it then. The airship's breaking off? What do we do? Do we pursue? No, leave them alone. If they were Royal Army, we'd have to pike them all, but we don't have time to bother with such small fries. Understood. Right now, our only job is clearing the glorious flight path. Let's head back to base for now. We should let Sir Campanella know about the bandits. I see. You're infiltrating the base big time. Ha, they're pulling out as well. Everything went exactly like we thought it would. Yeah. Just that, don't worry. It's Joshua's stream we're talking about. He'll come back safe. Yeah, he will. He's got a promise to keep after all. The Whereabouts of Bonds, Chapter 6. Oh boy, I was wondering if you wanted to get the last word in. Blade Lord is bold if nothing else. No kidding. I really screwed up letting him get away. Sorry guys, I got no excuse. No, you made the right choice of letting him go. A graveyard is no place for the living to settle their arguments. Hamill, though. Why is that causing an itch in the back of my skull? Yeah, didn't Lo mention that before? Do you know anything, Chloe? I don't, I'm sorry. I imagine grandmother would know something, but given that it seems to be some kind of state secret, she may not be willing to tell me until I'm older. Good point. How about you, Olivier? Hamill's in Erebonia, right? It is, although even we don't speak of it much, so it's always a surprise to hear it brought up in a conversation. Say, why's that? Hamill's a village in the southernmost reaches of the Empire near the Liberalian border. I'd say was, for you'll find it on no map of the Empire today. It got glassed is what happened. It's not gone, is it? The village was demolished in a landslide some time ago. Uh-huh. Landslide, sure. As I understand, it's now a little more than empty ruins and ghosts. That's awful. So that's it, huh? But even still, a lot of people died. There's no excuse for his actions. I have undersold the scale of the disaster, I think. Rumors said that the very few of the villagers survived. Only rescue units saw precisely what happened, but few living these days can claim to know a Hamill resident. Was it that bad? It's not unheard of for landslides to swallow entire settlements. Sometimes called mountain tsunamis because how they create waves of pure rock and earth. I think to suddenly bring up in context, however. What in the world would Hamill have to do with Her Majesty and General Morgan, or Liberal at all? Alas, at this point we don't know enough to confirm or deny anything. Let me poke my old nose around the various corners of the guild to see what we can find out. Enough about Hamill. For now we got other business. First of all, let me give you a payment for all you've done. Yeah, I still didn't get paid for all my things here. Thank you. Damn it, I'm still D+. Thank you! C rank! That's right. We're up! Aquamaster route is a perk. Hell yeah. Went through quite a lot with this Dragon Mist. You've done this name of the guild proud. You really think so? Still didn't stop what our experiment they were running. Don't think we could claim much of a victory on this one. Also means they predict experience in all Liberals' major regions. We have to figure out what the Society plans to do next as soon as we can. About that. Why don't you all take a break for a little while? Huh? Rest? Bashir just said... Oh, I heard, but I'm serious. You've been running around from Rouen to Gransel to here, solving the case after case with barely so much as any time to sleep. Don't take at least a single moment to unwind, don't snap your springs. You can't just take a break in the middle of something so important. We need to be able to get out of here if they pulled something. I don't know if we can just slack off, but the old man does have a point. The Army's patrols have kicked into high gear thanks to all the dragon shenanigans. They should be able to handle any immediate danger, I think. I haven't mean to mention, it seems Kurt's team has found it. Wait, like... I mean, they found Ouroboros' base? Yes. Kurt reported they got a solid lead a few days ago. If they can pinpoint the base, you'll be busy again soon enough. Really think it would be a good idea to rest while you can. Yes, I see. In that case, I'll take you up on that, Lingard. Remember, part of Bracer's duties is to ensure you can keep performing his duties. Getting rest is a part of that. True enough. I guess the world ain't gonna end if we take a breather. Bracer wisdom prevails again, Zen. You are a sage and a gentleman. Still, Lundgren, given your suggestion of a break, I assume you have a destination in mind? Sharp, Olivier. Just been told I got a little something from Nice from Mayor Mabel. She wanted to separate you from your normal pay to the dragon business. What else could she be paying us with? Just a reservation at the Kingfisher Inn at the lakefront to the south. Pay for all you to stay there for 3 days. Sweet! Hell yeah. Ah, the hospitality of Bose's beautiful mare once again shines like a beacon through the fog of weariness. It's like Mabel to do something like this. So we're going on vacation, right? To the Kingfisher Inn? That's right. It's a luxurious inn with a fantastic view of Valeria Lake. They're famous for their food, fine spirits, and they provide boats for going out to the lake. Sounds great. Does sound like a nice little vacation. Yeah, we gotta take a load off. Kingfisher's close to the best place liberal to do it. Got that right. Let's not waste Mayor Mabel's kindness, guys. Come on. Okay.
Ready? Together now.
Oh man. Nah, I'm gonna have to go with this crew. Move out. Alright then, we'll head on to the inn ahead of you. Thanks for doing this, guys. Make sure to get checked in. Logan crawled ahead of us, so I doubt we have too much trouble getting the rooms for everyone. Leave the rest of us to stuff. Okay, so we should probably check the guild board just in case. You don't think? I mean, the whole dragon mess died down. It might have kicked some other issues. Still kind of worried. Logan did have kind of a point, remember? I saw killer cells on work once and I actually enjoy a bit of rest. Alright, let's just tie up loose ends and head to Valeria Lake. I had no loose ends. So, there are probably more missions, but I'm not going to do them right now. I'm getting ready to finish this game. Okay. Didn't I get an aqua staff? Is that a fishing pole? Did I just get a fishing pole? Yes, it was. It was a fishing pole. Goody. Yeah. Alright, let's go. I was hoping I'd get like a nice weapon, but a fishing pole, whatever.
Nicely done.
Oh, well, 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 look who decided to show up. Father Kevin. Ah, there's the rest of them. What? Kevin, what are you doing here? Oh, it's a long and harrowing story. We passed by him on the road. So I invited him to join us. On the road? Why were you traveling again, Kevin? To be honest, my goal is to investigate the Emerald Tower. After we said our goodbyes to Roland, I've been running around looking into all the towers. All the towers? That makes it sound like you visited the others already. Yep, I've been busy with that, pretty much. That's why I was kind of AWOL during the whole dragon business. Sorry I couldn't give a hand at that. Figured you guys might come out here for a break after that, so... Makes sense. Well then, should we have a sit-down right now? How's about we do it over dinner? That'll help with the information flow further, you know? Oh yeah. So you're really staying here, Kevin? Well, from what I hear, this is a pretty famous inn, right? Looks like your friend said. I figured I'd join the festivities if you don't mind. That's kind of out of the blue. You've helped us out a lot, though. What do you think, guys? I ain't got a problem. Oh, it is a nice way to settle our debt to the good father. Yeah, I want him to stay, too. I see no reason to object. Huh, I wonder if it's fate bringing us together. Well, he's here. Let's have some fun. Thank you. Ain't much in the way of thanks, but if you still got stuff that needs doing, I'd be happy to tag along. Abuse me as much as you need. Party time! Thanks for that, but I think we're about ready to drop off our things and party. Really? Darn it all. And here I was thinking I could give up my body to a stealth cause. Oh my god. Oh, if you want to sacrifice your body, trust me, there are ways to arrange that. Alright, let's get checked in and everything. Party time! Thank you so much for choosing to stay at Kingfisher Inn. Allow me to show you your rooms. Yes, please do. This is the room where you set aside for the ladies. Wow. It's lovely. It feels peaceful, too. This is the room where we used last time we stayed here, right? We ended up having to sneak into the bandit base and really didn't get to enjoy it much. Yeah, hope we could spend a bit more time at this time. Yeah, I did at least get to spend one night in a comfortable bed at that time. The way I remember it, sure drank you under the table and laid you out like a sack of garbage. This time I'll be able to drink to my heart's content. This is the room we had set aside for the gentlemen, but I'm sorry, there must have been some confusion about your party size. Should we use the room next door for the men as well? Alright, I kind of jumped in on this train last second. You guys pick rooms and I'll roll with it. How about it? I have no preference. I don't care much either way. Well then, I shall share a room with a gate. Wait a second. What's with the sudden desire to bunk with me? Is it not obvious, a gate? A raven with clipped wings, mended by a tender-hearted young girl. Would be a failure of a bar if I did not hear every detail of that encounter, and also... Huh? What? Again, try not to murder him, okay? Although, I'm sort of curious as to how that went down myself. But we just talked is all. That doesn't make us any less interested in hearing about it. Maybe more so, in fact. Perhaps we should hear the whole story before calling it a night, huh? Aw. Come on now, you two. Don't tease Dita so much. I feel bad for her. Hey, regardless, I would ask Zen and Kevin to share the other room. No problem with that. Hey, I'm not the one to stand in the way of a good time, to be sure. Allow me to show you to your room. Now, hang on. We're not done with this conversation. Hey! You said you had no preference, buddy. You did this to yourself. Sounds like things got kind of crazy, so there really was an ancient dragon nest in Liberal. And it warned about the Ariel before, flying off, huh? Yeah, it makes my head spin just thinking about everything. What I really don't get is why Ragnar couldn't tell us anything about the Ariel either. Actually, there is a line in the Testament that reminds me of. The goddess, having bequeathed her treasure, sent forth the holy beast to observe the path the children of men would take. Holy beast, it certainly does seem like Ragnar. More pertinent point, I feel it's the command to observe. Simply watch over us. We're commanded not to interfere. What help that is. Well, one way or another, I sure think this makes it look like the Ariel exists. We can even start to piece things together thanks to what I found in my poking around. Right, you were investigating the towers. Did you find anything out? A little bit, yeah. You guys are familiar with those weird machines at the top of each tower, right? Did you know they're currently glowing? Yeah, I remember seeing one that was all lit up. I don't quite get what it has to do with the Ariel, though. Well, Captain Schwartz mentioned something to me. Something weird happened in that room where you fought Alan Richard just before that mechanical monster showed up, right? Yeah. Alright, the gospel was used. All the lights of the ruins went out. And then there was this voice out of nowhere giving a warning. The pillars had sunk into the floor. Right, the warning was about the first barrier being no longer operative and the device towers being enabled, as I recalled. That's what I heard. So, on a hunch, I double-checked the timing with some witnesses. Those 4 towers started lighting up and stuff at the same time the gospel was used. You're kidding! So the device towers warning mentioned were the 4 towers, the Liberal, and the machines at their peaks. I don't get any other explanation, at least. So sum it up then. The ruins beneath Gransel Castle are what produced this first barrier. However, when Colonel Richard used the gospel, this barrier was eliminated, and in its place the device towers were activated, presumably to produce a second barrier of some sort. Second barrier? But why would you... If you're going to protect something, you always want to make sure you have backup. It doesn't answer the question what kind of barrier it is, or what the hell it is a barrier for, though. About that. Started thinking something to hide at the location of the aerial. That's right, the aerial wasn't in the castle ruins, but it's still supposed to be somewhere in Liberal, right? Exactly. And if we assume the society's goal is to obtain the aerial, then I think we could say their experiments are part of the plan to further that goal. We need to do all that just to experiments, the Gospels, and the aerial. It seems like they're more tightly interwoven than we first believed. And the one sitting at the loom would be this man called the Professor. Yeah, it's all him. Same guy who put the gospel on Ragnar's head to make it attack bows. And the one who... Stell? What's up, Stell? You got awfully quiet all of a sudden. About this Professor. I think he's the one who made Joshua leave in the first place. What? Wait a moment. You mean he's the one who orchestrated the events that brought Joshua near your home? And then made him leave the way he did? I think so. I bet he's the one who manipulated Colonel Richard and Kurt's memories. You're kidding. We do not have an explanation for Kurt's memories. That is true. Why do you think this is? Well, you see. Really happened? Is this another thing you've been trying to shoulder all by yourself or something? Not exactly, but... Sorry, I guess it's kind of late to bring it up now. I don't think there could be any doubt at this point, though. Safe to say that this person must be the one responsible for our trouble. Clearly is a man of twisted morals. Yes, we need to be careful. Oh, sorry, Tita. Didn't mean to bring up all the serious junk when he came out here to relax. Oh no, it's okay, Estelle. I was wondering why someone would do things like this. Make everyone so unhappy, make Joshua suffer. Just don't get it. Don't worry, we're trying to understand a weirdo like that, okay? Just do worry about being Tita. Ready, Gate? Why the hell do you keep dragging me into these conversations? We needed that, I think. Kevin? No, nothing. So how's about we call that enough information swap for one day? Be a crime to let this wonderful food go to waste. Can't say no to that. Let's leave debate aside for now. Still, let's navigate the forests of meat through the rivers of liquor. Merriment awaits. Rivers of liquor? Lionheim. That was an unfortunate metaphor. Oh, please, Sharon, do not make me swim. He will drown. Set about enjoying their holiday. Poke, 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 poke. Setting aside their cares for a while, they slumbered peacefully and awoke as they wished from the dawn. Yes. Go out on a boat ride, maybe catch some fish. Whew. Heh! Estelle catching lots of fish. Although it was perfect for setting a fish line and letting the hours disappear. I mean, good lord, the priest is also good at fishing too. Ah, man, that was so much fun. It was. Feels like we've been refreshed body and soul. It's been a while since we had this much fun without drinking. Sure, minors in the room, influences, etc. And weren't you slamming back some kind of fruit liquor like a friend while we were fishing? Like a fiend, sorry. Oh, honey, please, something that light doesn't even count. Right, Princess Tia? I think I will invoke royal prerogative of refraining from commenting. On the tangent from that, though, so you're really good at fishing. You think so? There you are, you pulled them up one after another. It's been our hobby since she was little. Speaking of, Kevin made quite a showing for himself, too. Notice that, he seems to like fishing. Definitely knows how to handle a ride and whatnot, that's for sure. Got a bit better, he might even make a good rival for me. For the love of, not everything has to be a competition, Estelle. So though, it's a lovely evening. Ah. Huh? So, what is it? Oh, nothing. I think I need to go enjoy that lovely evening for a bit. I'll be back for dinner. I understand. Don't be gone too late or I'll eat your portion too. Yeah, I know. See you guys later. Estelle. Sure, don't worry, Tina. I'd like you to leave her alone for a little while, but that's okay. It's about Joshua, isn't it? Ah, good guess. The evening was just as lovely back then, too. What a lovely sunset. It's just like that time. Sky, the sunset, the water, it's just like before. Everyone's having fun, but it's not really the same at all, is it? I'm hopeless, aren't I? I'd made up my mind to chase after him at my own pace, but Mom and Joshua must be laughing at me. That's right. Did play it once during the dream. What if I could do it again? That was really pretty, Estelle. Kevin? Came by because I was curious who was belting out the melodies. Gotta admit, I didn't think it would be you. So I guess you do have hobbies other than sneakers and fishing, yeah? Harmonica plays kind of out of character for me, huh? Not hardly, it suits you. Gotta be honest, I think you're better at fishing, but you just come out and tell me I'm bad. And I don't think I'm really good at this. Made a couple technical mistakes, sure. What matters in music is the heart. That low performance of yours carried your heart, trust me. Thanks. Mind if I get a little closer? Sure, go ahead. Got a question I'd like to ask you. Estelle, what are you going to say when you meet this boyfriend of yours? Huh? From what I gathered, he left under what we call circumstances heavy ones. Even if you finally catch up to him, have you thought about what you're going to say to him after all this? Convinced myself I was going to drag him back if I had to pull him by the hair. I don't think I could really do something that forceful or crazy. To be completely honest, I don't know if what I have to say will even reach Joshua. Even knowing that, you're still set on finding him. Yeah. Thought a lot about Joshua's situation and my own failings. No matter how hard I try, though, the words to deal with it all don't come to me when I just sit around. So just let the words come out when I finally meet him. After all, my feelings aren't mine alone, right? There's something that grew between Joshua and I when we were together. So I think I'll only really be able to find those words once I see him again. Once we meet, our hearts will do the talking. That's why I refuse to worry about that until we find him. I mean, sometimes you get a little sentimental, sure, but let's just call that lady's privilege. Oh, man. That didn't go according to the steps at all. What? Step 1. Estelle is all sentimental and down. Step 2. Estelle worries over a comment from me. Step 3, I follow up nicely. Step 4, Estelle starts being better, and her opinion of me rises sharply because of it. See? Profit. That was the brilliant plan I was aiming for, but sometimes you skip steps 2 and 3, and thus 4, I think. Sorry, still a good priest, yeah. I do pay attention to people with worries like me. Well, it's true that's part of a priest's job. Yeah, I admit, I was paying attention to you for reasons that are more personal stuff. Huh? What are you... Hold that thought. What is it? Not sure. It looks like a boat's approaching. I think someone's inside it. What? Kurt! Oh, that's not good. He might have found the base. But at great cost. Patch him up as best I can, but his wounds are pretty serious. He'll have to stay bedbound for a while. Poor Kurt. I thought I'd see the day where Kurt gets thrashed like this. What the hell happened? Kurt's team were really close to finding the Society's base from what Lundgren told us. It means Annalise and Karna and Grant should have been... Oh no. This is bad. Call Lundgren and the Inn's phone. He's contacting the other branches of the Royal Army now. But how? If anything's gone wrong, Annalise and the others will... We know. Don't panic. We need to get out there and do what we can. Problem is, where the hell did Kurt's boat float in from? It's curious. Valeria Lake has no islands or reefs, correct? That's right. It's tremendously deep, so... Must have flowed from another shore. It can be very hard to find precisely which shore, though. Yeah, the lake's huge. Guess we asked the Army Patrol ship to help too, but... Kurt? Ah, this is... Still, a gate, everyone. Kingfisher and from the lake shore and bros. You drifted here on the waves, you tough old goat. Kingfisher, yes, I see. Remember my teammates and I infiltrated Society's base. Then I... Kurt? Don't tell me. Damn it all. I have my memory stolen not once, but twice. I knew it. Turn it upon your mind once again. Zen, please. Use your chi on me as you did last time. Otherwise, everyone else will. Last time was a desperate improvisation. It won't be able to restore memories locked away by hypnosis. Besides, with your injuries, no, we cannot risk it. But, in that case, let me try something. And you are? Kevin Graham. Grailsritter of the church. Grailsritter, man. I think Annalise might have told you about me. Yes. Hey, I said, Kevin, you can undo hypnosis? Well, I don't know what I can do about any nasty stuff that's wormed its way into the subconscious, but you can manage a little something if it's just kind of block out a short-term memory. Doesn't seem like it's that long since he was hit, so neat. Example of thaumaturgy, the secret art of the church? You might call it that. This might feel like your head's getting kicked by a mule repeatedly. Guess you don't care much, though. Not all. Please do what you can. Alright. In the name of she who dwells above, do I hold this consecrated septium. Wow. So pretty. Silver reflection of the conscious will. Black luminescence of time's flow. By your opposing natures, I divest this mortal man of the ties which bind his mind. Ugh. Are you okay? Yes, I think so. So much is returning. As though a mist is clearing from my mind. The fog clear and remain calm and relaxed. Wherever you do, do not try to look into the darkness that lies beyond. Yes, I understand. I see what you meant when you warned me this would be unpleasant. That is my ego, isn't it? You could tell? I'm surprised. I'm proficient in meditation, remember? Fine, I think I remember enough now. Really great. Impressive technique. You really are more than just a skirt-chasing priest. Well done, Kevin. Yeah, come on, don't inflate my ego too much. Here, I mean, a little, sure, but not too much. Anyhow, Kurt, what do you remember exactly? Yes, well, the Society has a base on the northwestern shore of the lake. That's pretty close to... That's almost in between Bose and the Academy. Built some kind of research facility in secret. Research facility. When did they? How did they? Northwestern parts of the lakeshore are sparsely populated at best. Even so, guardian ships do patrol over the area. The facility is cleverly hidden. They project a dummy image into the sky to prevent aerial scouting. Well, that's an impressive feat. It's theoretically possible, but how would you... If you approach by land, a deep fog springs up around you as you draw near. Sounds like Roland. Broke through the fog and entered the facility, but then we were ambushed by a team of people calling themselves enforcers. They caught us completely off guard and crushed us almost immediately. Okay. And you lost consciousness. Damn, my cowardice abandoning Grant, Karn, and Annalise like that. Kurt, don't worry about it, okay? We're gonna save Annalise and all the rest. Estelle? Don't worry, Kurt. You told us everything we need to know how to kick some fools around. Top of that, I suspect we'll have some help with the Royal Army. Leave the rest to us. Thank you. Forgive me, I'll leave it in your hands. Yeah, get some rest, buddy. Don't worry, he's just unconscious. Anyway, sounds like we don't have time to stand around. Right, we need to get going before the army does. So I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but... Yeah, I know. It's going to be the most dangerous thing we've ever done, by a lot. But you know what? I was prepared to sell things to the Society one way or another. Just happened sooner than I thought. Still, well, I think that's the shortest vacation in history. Nah, we got plenty of rest. Now it's time to gear up for the real fight. There's a problem. A small army of us going together would stand out too much. Best to send a smaller group, I think. Good idea. Mind if I pick the team like I did back in the ruins? As you did beneath Gransel? I think that's for the best. I'd be happy to come along. Sure, I don't mind. Won't hold any grudges if you don't pick me, though I do want to bust some heads. You have a gospel destroyer. I might need you. Okay. Okay. Sounds of Annalise and your friends are the Society's claws. They've been given the same treatment Kurt was, or worse. What do you guys do exactly? Good idea. Yeah, good point. Looks like you're in no matter what, Master Priest. Damn it. Should be thanking you, Kevin. Okay, let me pick the rest of the team. Oh my god.
Ready?
This is going to be rough. Okay, I'm gonna probably do that for you. Okay, what ordnance do you have? You really don't have much, but I can fix that. Actually, what is your status? Okay, you actually have good arts. I actually have a very magic-heavy team, which is fine. Do I have any more HP 4s while I'm at it? No. Mine 2, I could bump that up to a mine 3. Defense 2, I don't have any defense 3s. Okay, you learned Phantom Pain. Okay. Phantom Pain. Okay, not bad, not bad. Just in case I need it. Although, say I remove that and give you anything else. Giving him wind would actually give him... He would be a good secondary healer slash... Yeah, there we go. He'd make a good secondary healer, plus he at least learns Diamond Dust and Blue Impact. He'll actually be able to get some work done here. Yeah. He will be the all-rounder. All-rounder, but secondary healer. Move out. Sure is quiet. You think we'll be able to see the beach soon or something? Unless I'm off, we should be going the right direction. We'll be there eventually, don't worry. Besides, check that moon. This is the sort of night you want to take your girlfriend out on a date, really. Someone's mellowed out as ever. You actually have a girlfriend, Kevin? Despite what I might think, I have at least one candidate in each town on the continent, and candidate meaning you don't actually have one. Come on, at least let me finish bragging. Oh my. Kevin, why are you out here on your own stuff? It's becoming kind of a big deal if you have no backup aside from us. Are the Grouse Shredder kind of understaffed? Well, the situation's kind of complicated. Got dispatched out here on my own at first. If stuff really hits the rotating thingamajigger, though, some of my buddies might fly out here. So the job is the retrieval artifacts, right? Mark, investigation, management, and retrieval. And retrieval usually means recovering it from somebody. The church has forbidden the average citizen from owning working artifacts, and most nations agree to let us work. That's with all the locking down. Seems like a lot of effort for full machines. Thing is, there's lots of different types of artifacts, right? Nobody really knows how or why they work yet. Despite that, they do work, and depending on how they use them, they can have absolutely crazy abilities. What do you think tends to happen when you put infinite cosmic power in the hands of your average citizen? I can guess, but what? Biggest thing is actually obsession. You can't resist the seduction of power and inevitably use the artifact for nothing good. Seriously? Always? We've seen it happen time and time again. Throughout history, sadly enough. Still, you remember Mayor Dalmore well enough to know what I'm talking about, right? Sure, Mayor Dalmore did seem terribly cruel when he showed his true face to us. He seemed like a man who would cast aside anything we would consider moral restraint. Holding absolute power gives people a warped sword of confidence, erases their ability to control themselves. It's the mission of the Grouse Rider to stop that before it happens. It ain't always the prettiest job in the world, but... Hey, even the Bracers Guild stuff they can't talk about publicly, right? It's not any different than that. Got me there. Hey, I would bet the Swedes were close to their base. We got no choice but to plow on ahead. Yeah, stay alert, everyone. They might try to ambush us. Hey. Oh, we got Joshua's here if we... Looks like we made it through. Joshua's probably here too. Alright, we've arrived. Ah, good, a resting point. See anyone around, but well. Yeah, don't be allowed to go down. First order of business, I think he's giving that building ahead of scouting out. Shouldn't forget who our enemies are either. If we get in our end over heads, we shouldn't hesitate to leave. Good point. Alright. I'm going to leave this here for today. Because my throat is getting a little hoarse here. Lots of narration. Tomorrow, we're going to try to continue this, but it's also going to be the randomizer race later on because it's Fantasy Star Friday. We're going to be doing a randomizer race because I love doing that. So, I'd like to thank you all for coming. So let's see here. Who can I bring us to? Ah, Blazing Knights doing Unicorn Overlord. Yeah, that sounds good. I like Unicorn Overlord. Did not get enough recognition, that's for sure. So let's go and say hi. So, until next time,